So, Jason, I need to measure your hardware.
My hardware?
Yes, I need some heads from you just to get a good,
This is
measure
my
of.
skull.
Yes. Oui.
There's a difference between hardware and skulls.
Sure. Yeah, no, definitely. You're so very
Is one not
human.
encompassed by the other in terms of, phrasing?
Do you always feel word vomit?
Words vomit is
Yeah.
better than
Hold
actual
on, let me
vomit.
check my charisma score real quick. No.
Oh my god.
So, how are we looking on links and the height
What
and
do
the
you-
girth?
Like, I imagine he's just kind of listening a little bit, and he's working on his working through his Omni tool.
I noticed that you have some very magnificent hardware hiding under there. And I've got a bunch of scrappy bits that I'd like to figure out how to measure and put together, so.
I don't know what hardware you're noticing other than my Omni tool. Other than maybe this stealth suit that I'm wearing.
Fair, that is fair.
I think she means your
Subtly
structural
measures.
components.
My structural components?
Mhm.
My
Like your
bones?
arm, your bones. Yeah. She's making an android or cyborg that looks like you. And that's not a cyborg, it would be an android.
Maybe.
They're
Perhaps.
trying to build a robot, and they think that you would be a good example for a robot.
Of a robot, yes?
Are you saying that you run on ignorance?
You know that doesn't really work when it's not a pun. It was better when Izzy did it.
I want to measure his hardware.
Is that what
Speaking of measuring hardware,
You know,
what are our sponsors for
where
today?
you should measure hardware.
It's interesting how conversations with Jason are painful.
But actually, a good place to get hardware for your TTRPGs is Dice Legion. Because they have
Hardware.
dice and rolling trays
Dice accessories.
and dice accessories. Dice accessories.
Accessorize your dice.
So, use our link, use our code, get a discount, get some dice. Also support us and the wonderful people at Dice Legion. And,
Code lizards.
Toad lizards.
do that.
I'm pointing to my hardware.
There's a link somewhere.
It's right there. Well, it's not a link. The
It's
link is
right
here.
there.
The code is there.
All over there.
Code link.
Code link.
Who's our other sponsor for today?
So I also want to say, guys, that I listen to this really cool podcast called You Wanna Do What?
What?
YWDW.
Wait.
So
Don't
it's
wait,
really, it's really just called You Wanna Do What?
YWDW.
That's what we call it, Viz.
Yeah.
And as much as it sounds strange, because these people are
I'm
very,
so sorry.
very wonderfully strange people. It's
Yes.
actually amazing, and you should go check it out.
What is it
Everywhere.
a podcast about?
Well, like a lot of the podcasts that I say you should go listen to, it's about TTRPGs.
Crazy.
Really? Huh.
Wait a minute. We're boosting a TTRPG page?
Yeah.
I mean, show? What?
Your software
What?
malfunction.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Do you also consume a lot of TTRPG podcasts?
I consume TTRPG podcasts and TTRPG accessories.
I'm consuming TTRPG podcasts
Wow.
right now and loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So, if you need hardware for your TTRPGs, Dice Legion. If you need to consume more podcasts about TTRPGs, after this one, of course,
Battery's not.
you want to do what? No, you want to do what? The other podcast has the word now in it, not this one.
You want to do what? All right.
This
Well,
contains parts that are known to the state of California to cause cancer.
You want to do what? Listen to you want to do what?
and on that note, cue the music for the intro. All right, so you guys have defeated both the two Striders.
Yeah.
Everybody, go ahead and do a perception check so you can see what's going on in these two rooms here.
Whoa.
Whose perception should I use? Bass's perception?
In mini mimo, the other one.
Good. The other one's better, and I get advantage.
23.
Oh wait, is this scent based?
Beautiful. If that's what you want your results to be based on.
8.
14.
What?
That's pretty good, actually.
That was a really good one.
For me?
Scent
No, it's
based.
the clapping.
13.
13 is based on scent.
Scent based.
Okay. So scent based, you smell a lot of fried hardware.
Hot.
With 13, you also can smell bodies that are not smelling great.
Sure.
Yeah, to be honest. And there's 2 bodies in each one of these rooms.
Cool.
With the 8, you can just see like pretty much the corpses. You know, the lights are really the lights creating this really red ambiance is kind of creating a dim lighting. It's not great for you. Izzy, for the
I should.
Fuck, how do you see in here?
I gotta ask actually. So, are these fresh kills or are they like been killed?
No, if they smell bad, then they're not fresh.
That's what I was thinking. If they're well, then they would the blood wouldn't be crimson. It'd be more like a brownish.
It would be brown.
Mm-hmm.
oh, the bodies, yeah, it'd be brownish.
Oh, they're all like kind of. They're not like it's not like freshly cut open.
No.
It's like
No, it's just
kind of-
torn to bits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, like there's blood splatter on the wall and shit. Yeah, you know
But
what
it's
I
kind
mean?
of dried and gross.
Yeah. Nothing seems super.
Yeah, blood actually dries really quick.
Yeah, nothing seems.
By design.
The only blood that's really
Yeah, it's
like
almost
viscous
like
is the fresh.
It's meant to be a
Which
clotted.
is the Rachna, the Striders. With the 23, I'll let you pick up. Go ahead.
How do we know?
I mean, it's when I interrupt
I
you,
want
like,
everybody to like get their attention just watching you.
How do you know if you have dark vision?
It'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
Where?
Racial abilities.
That's gonna be
what I
under your
thought.
feature. No.
Well, apparently I don't have dark vision.
It should be under
My
feature.
JSON file had dark vision false.
Yours says features and then species traits.
Cool.
So
Well, I don't think I see very well.
Is Elcor, is that for both or?
Yeah.
Have dark vision up to 24 meters.
Okay. But with the 23, going across and looking around these rooms, you see
Actually, if you can't see that one, you have disadvantage.
on the perception. Yeah, but she was doing smell, so hers.
I have advantage because I have keen
Yeah.
olfactory
And-
senses.
Which worked out well for her because we said that the dim light was messing up with her. So
Yeah. Sorry. I don't mean to
or with
direct
him. Crazy. But for Tess, you look around these bodies. Most of these seem to be wearing like kind of like a corporate-y kind of uniform, like a kind of a more formal wear. There is one that's in a lab coat, but there's of all the bodies, all in these 2 rooms, they're either in a corporate outfit or in a lab coat.
I see.
Check the IDs. We have Sasha, Boyette, Smith, and I couldn't identify the last one on the job.
Oh,
Hey, did I find that Hal?
that was you.
You never found. Oh, you're looking at the data pad, right? Yeah. So
He's
you
alive.
you have the pad. Like when you log into it, it is Chief Officer House, Chief Scientist House.
Hey, this is Hal's pad. Send me to look for Hal. It's his, so.
Would that be considered classified information?
I mean, it was find a password.
Yeah, Chief Scientist. Yeah.
Can you just set that out loud?
Wait, not who it is or anything like that. Just reading the results of it would be.
Did Izzy just say something out loud that was considered confidential?
Nothing's classified about it yet. Just you hearing Chief Scientist Hal makes you go, oh, okay, this is gonna have classified information.
I'm going
on
to
it."
confiscate it then.
What?
I don't- I'm
Let's
not
look
fast
at it. I might be. Probably not.
Apologies, this is
Hey!
classified information.
Jason gave that to me.
True.
It's true.
We're trying to
Wishes
identify the
happen to
bodies.
us remotely.
And you have. Congratulations.
We haven't identified the gentleman on the
you?
toilet.
Go in the corner and hack into it. We would like to combine our skills to hack into it remotely.
You could attempt it. That would just be using an Omni tool.
Is it more hardware, more
Software.
Cool.
Hardware would definitely be like working.
Can I see them doing this?
You can make a perception
No, we
check.
went over to the corner and hid our faces.
Yeah, that's super not suspicious.
We're making out in the corner. What is wrong with that?
That's an 11, and I got an 18 on my.
Are both of them 11?
Those are for a different thing.
Those are for hacking. I would need a sleight of hand from whoever's doing the actual.
That was an 18 on this one.
And I will stand in front of him for it.
Okay, there's a 24 on the hack.
Okay.
I'll stand in front of him to assist.
18 for noticing.
Invisible.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
9.
Does he get advantage?
You
for me
do
hiding
get
him?
advantage because you're standing in front of him, and you're a pretty big body. So.
Yeah, I am.
6.
Okay. 12.
Okay, so you do notice them doing it, but you now have access to it on your Omni tool, but you notice them getting access. On
Well,
the
and
Omni
to be
tool.
clear, what he notices is we're playing with our Omni tools.
He notices.
I can see the thing changing.
Yeah, like as you're doing that, it's reacting on the data pad.
It's like stop,
What?
log off the data pad.
I'd
You're worse than my brother.
quickly copy it onto mine because I
No.
won't log off.
I shoot it with my gun.
You shoot your data pad.
What?
Is the data pad connected to the cloud?
No.
Why would you delete? Why would you? Oh god.
There's no cloud. It's all of that
I asked
information's
them
on the data
very
pad?
nicely to stop.
Yeah, it's a personal.
I
It's a
stopped.
personal access pad.
There could have been important information about what happened.
True. You could have.
You're like a bad mom.
I see you're not very good at investigating.
I'm excellent at investigating.
I really
That
don't
remains to be
agree.
seen.
Also, my job isn't to investigate. It is to stop other people from investigating what I don't want them to.
Dresden comes out of the bathroom. What I miss?
That's what's
Well,
called security.
this one over here is destroying evidence.
Is the threat all done? Oh, it's,
Well,
was on the. Yeah,
Yeah, we're clear.
same.
How much did you get done with it?
Not a lot.
With her
Roll
20 something?
a D100 with disadvantage since you shot it.
I see that we're in an impasse. My job is to collect information, and this one's job is to stop information.
I see.
Kill him. No. We don't
That would
do
be
that.
inadvisable.
How about
I agree.
for now? Let's have all
What's that?
It is a 54.
Okay.
and take the lower of the two.
It's a 5.
Double zero in the 5.
Yeah.
5% of it is downloaded. 1/20th. Dresden. So you say what you say, and Dresden goes, right. Since I have the highest clearance here, how about
We stop shooting data pads.
not saying that? I'm just saying, how about we ask me whether I can relay the
I
information?
asked them to stop trying to access classified information. They refused. So I had no option other than to destroy it.
Understood. That's done. Let's make sure in the future we'll see what we can do while we investigate for now. Bring it through me, and then if I see it's pertinent, I can take the blame for it.
That's on you, buddy. That's how you want to play it?
Do we know whose data access pad that was?
Chief Scientist Hal.
Okay, he was running the labs here. That's
Is
public
he-
domain knowledge. That's fine.
You see the body on the toilet?
There was no one on the. I was on the toilet.
The other toilet.
Oh, there's 2 bathrooms. That's nice.
Yes, there's a laboratory.
Fancy. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, not bad.
There's one that smells like shit, and one that smells like a dead body.
Oh, okay. About that. He walks over to the other one. I'll have him do an investigation check.
It is rather offensive to go factories.
Somebody turn on a light.
In agreement. Yeah, it really is offensive.
Oh, he's an expert at investigation. Of course he is. So 11 plus 11,
Jeez.
22. He looks at the body. This is Chief Scientist Hal. And he looks over near where the toilet paper is, the ID got flung next to
Oh,
his
no.
I would like to go and take the Omni tool to look for parts that I can tie into my robot bits.
Where would you like to do this?
How's Omni tool? I would like to check out How's Omni tool for bits.
No.
So are you trying to do it stealthily?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Slipping off Valzats and doing it stealth.
Well, I am looking at the body.
I don't care if you see. I don't do very well though. 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody who would like to try to see it?
I'm stopping. But yes.
Did you roll perception? Would you roll?
For perception, 22.
22? Okay. So Dresden and Tess both see you do it, and he puts his hands like, hold on one second. The Omni tool.
Mhm.
Can you see if it has this last recorded message, please?
Oh yes, it goes.
Go ahead. Make a check.
What type of check?
I'm gonna use my biotics to take
Electronics.
it off, to hold it.
Yeah.
Could use my tech points to not let go of it.
You don't have it.
Yeah, are you just hacking onto it? Like you're just rubbing your Omni tool over it? Or what do you...
I don't know.
Yeah, do electronics on it.
13.
13. Last data entry, he's the one that put them in code 11, code 13.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys would know that was the security is down as well as the loose contaminants, the biohazards thing. Those are the 2 codes for that. And he goes, Dresden goes, alright, so he's the one that put us in lockdown. Did he ever say how many got out? What, can you see?
Of course I can. Let me go
He's
into
like-
it deeper.
Actually, important question for how Tess is acting here. Is this still within the purview of her like jurisdiction, or is this outside of her like assignment?
You are technically a synthetic insights protect. Like this is this is in your thing. But Dresden is your higher ranking person. So like you.
He is a superior officer.
Yeah,
Maybe not my commanding officer, but he's a
you wouldn't
superior
question it essentially unless you think that
Sure.
Tess would. But if he seems okay with it, then it's fine.
So, question. I'm part of Project I'm the Lorman, and I'm more of I get sent into missions generally solo. So I do a lot of things that are probably not by the book protocol that have definitely alarmed Tess in the past.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? But
Yeah, you guys do a lot of shady shit. I'm just like, no.
well, I would imagine
That's
he
it.
has specific purview in circumstances, but he's assuming he has it in others that he would not. Like in certain circumstances, he's like, yeah, this is how he would do it by the book, by his book, by this book that he's working with. That's like a separate little sect.
Mm-hmm.
But now that he's in a larger thing that has more like by the book protocol, he is now going to have to adhere to other things that he's not generally used to, and therefore it's like, hey, wait, what the fuck? What are you doing? And he's
Yeah.
like, oh,
In order of ranking, like if I was to put you guys in what you guys,
because I imagine that Tess is above my rank in some in whatever departmental hierarchy goes. Because
Yeah.
my guy's just an assassin.
So in what you guys do, kind of, and this is important for us to kind of go forward too. So like Patel left and Balzaz, you guys are engineers, right? So for both of you guys would have access to a lot of the engineering and stuff like that. You do have certain security clearances that you guys would not get, right? That of the 4 of you guys, not including Dresden, the highest security clearance is actually him, Izzy, right? Has the highest security for the corporation. You just have the as Tess, you have the protecting of the information, right?
He has access to it. That doesn't mean that he's allowed to download it onto
Exactly.
his personal
Exactly.
laptop.
Dresden is way up there in corporate status, right? So if he says something that would be completely normal for you guys to go, yeah, that makes sense. He makes the rules, kind of thing. He's a way up there project manager. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
He's the CFO. He controls the books.
but he
The CFO?
One tier above me.
he's like one step under the board. Essentially, is what he would be like. Yeah,
So not the CFO.
yeah. He's not CFO. Well, CFOs don't have to be on the board first of all, technically. Yeah.
They're sea level.
They're C-level people.
So based on actually how a corporation works, like on an econ side of things, C level doesn't mean board directors. So technically, board directors are above. They can fire a CFO, they can fire a CEO, and such. So
Sure.
Board of directors.
the people who are actually the major stockholders of the company.
Yeah, stockholders. That
Yeah.
depends on if you're a private or public company.
Which yeah.
If you're a private company, you don't have that.
Right.
If you're a
Yeah.
private company, you just have nepotism.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Atlantis Risk Control is a publicly traded
Yeah.
company.
Yeah, my knowledge comes from the private company.
Yeah. That's fine.
We do not have a board of directors, or we do, but it's the C level.
So
Yeah, that makes
so
sense. Yeah,
Tess-
CEO, CFO.
Tess is going to be looking to Dresden for like, is it cool if they do this shit? Because
Yeah.
this is wildly against protocol to just allow people to have access to a clearly very secret project
Mhm.
where that has gone horribly
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, no, he's and this is a weird spot for him too. He is at this point he's asking certain probing questions, and he agrees that we shouldn't be downloading things and just having those things. He's arguing right now that we should. I'm going to ask certain probing questions, and I want you to search for those questions in our purview. So, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like watching us do it, kind of thing. But he would not be okay with just sneaking the information. You know, kind of thing.
Sneaking is a strong word.
It is literally the words
Just
you use.
because I set up programs on my Omnitool to illegally download everything that runs through it.
It wasn't illegal for me to do.
It is illegal for you to download it.
What?
It's legal for you to look at it.
But wait.
I
If-
definitely have.
If we're not downloading it, then it means it's in the cloud space, which means that shooting the tablet wouldn't do anything.
No, it's still no.
I'll
that-
admit, my employee handbook did not cover this.
This data access pad is just that. It is an access pad. If you destroy this data pad, like the only other spot that would have this information to your guys' knowledge would be his Omnitool.
Mhm.
Those two are linked together. So you destroyed one of the two sources of his information.
Oh.
If you
Destroy
ha-
a lab
but
notebook,
here's the thing.
which is
If-
super
if you-
illegal federally.
Yeah, if you hack into
Super
let's
illegal federally. At least what we're doing is just kind of shady.
I'm authorized to destroy it. But
By the company,
yeah,
not by the government.
well, the government is its own thing.
Well, in
That's
this
above my pay grade.
in this case, Beckenstein doesn't have to operate within that. So
It's like this. You have read, write, and executable permissions according to most like command line interfaces. You guys have read access. You do not have write access. You do not have executable access.
You don't know.
You're allowed to
I
read
feel
it.
like I would need to have write access in order to be an engineer.
I definitely have right access. I'm a developer.
I build things
No,
actively and experiment
Once again,
on shit.
But again, having read, write, access, all of those depend on the specific project and what information you're accessing. It's not like you would have read access for everything or anything like that.
Sure.
I'm just being funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're being way too fucking literal about this.
Yeah.
It's getting really boring. We should
are.
continue with what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah, but what's going on right here? Dresden is the highest ranking person, so if he says it's good, it's good.
All right. He can. If he tells me to stand down, that's fine. But Tessa's gonna do her job until someone tells her not to.
Are you proud of me?
Yes.
What?
Oh, just there.
He just loves me. That's all.
No, that's so cute.
Yeah.
So,
So
what's the last thing you see? Just the code 11, code 13.
that's what you said. Then you told me I was gonna roll for something else, and then I didn't.
Then we got distracted.
So, go ahead and start. What he was asking you is, does it ever say how many contaminants we're in?
Ooh, let's find out. I shall search it with a much better roll.
Tessa's kind of giving Dresden like a look like.
25.
25.
25.
So you would have information that there are 12 subjects of experimentation.
Mhm.
It doesn't go into detail on that interface based on your search query, of what it is. Just 12. It says Project Strider, 12 subjects.
Yes, apparently these are 12 subjects, which feels like a lot compared to what we have given.
We're about halfway through them. That's the case.
Well, I saw 3. How many did you guys take down when I was in the bathroom? 2, so 5. All right.
We came in through the below deck on the hangar door. Right?
We came in through port 7, which was on starboard side.
Did we see any dead ones on the way up?
No, you didn't.
Merde.
I feel like the top floor is going to be an interesting fight.
Is there any way?
And you guys, by the way, before we went on our break, you guys wanted to take a short rest. So if you guys need to enter a short rest, all this would count towards it.
I need that. I am.
Does anybody actually have any healing? Is there any
I
healing?
can cast a spell at you.
I
Because
do not have spell slots left.
It's
So,
a little rough.
not
You
until
will after a
the
short rest.
But I don't want to burn it.
I know, right?
You have Medigel? You should all have Medigel.
You can use that intelligence.
I don't know if I.
I thought
actually
you started
had it.
I thought you started with like 4.
Did we start with 4?
I think so.
You start with 4, yes.
Oh, well, I don't have any gear.
Oh,
I have
no.
armor.
Full health, hooray!
All right. What did we
Oh, good. It logged me
actually? Question.
Yes.
What did we? What kind of equipment did we start with?
Oh boy.
So gear-wise, you should have started with 10 thermal clips,
Remember
which
those
you could be
technical
replacing along
difficulties?
the way because there's plenty of thermal clips on the ground.
The password logged in on my computer is correct.
4 Medigels and 2 grenades.
Yeah, I'm going to replenish my
Thermal clips.
thermal clips and my metagel in the armory.
Okay. Dresden is he's like, all right, so this looks like this is the security station. Could we maybe activate the security station on this side to limit the threat upstairs?
Oh, I'm sure we can do anything.
certainly
with
try.
Computers.
What
Izzy and
are
I
the
are
odds
very,
that anybody-
very clever.
On the next level on the ship survived.
Oh.
Are they just called arc grenades?
No, they're called
Frag
frag grenades.
grenades.
Frag.
Well, there were frag grenades or arc grenades or
Yeah.
lift
You would,
grenades.
the stock one you would start out with was 2 frag grenades.
Oh, there you
2 frag.
Well,
go.
don't we have some way to detect life? You've got all these computer fun little things.
You're right. We should run a program to detect life signs on the computer.
Ooh, yeah. Do that.
All right.
I think if you like type in the code, I'll help you. I'll read it and make sure you're typing.
We'll start with the command.
I like it. I'll
So-
read over your shoulder, make sure that
While you
I'm
guys are doing
typos.
that, Tess, you would have access to security override. They're going to need that from you when it's time to upload that.
Is there anything in the armory or like is this like these two are both armories or?
The one on the top left is the armory. The top right is the life support system, which is online.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the armory and see if there's anything I can use besides just generic, like.
Okay, go ahead and make a investigation check as you look around.
So if I'm gonna reload the katana. Okay, so I just.
While we are tippity typing on the computer, because I'm just looking over his shoulder to make sure there are no typos, I'd also like to run some prompts on my OmniTool to download some information.
I need you to do an engineering check first, Pat, and then
Yikes.
depending on that check will affect the DC for your check.
I would also like to run some prompts on my OmniTool to download things.
You're gonna get shot.
You aren't there.
We can.
You left 0. That is on you.
It doesn't matter because we're gonna go in and log into the freaking system and say, oh look, there's an unauthorized entrance into the system.
Oh, that's what you
I'm
think.
being
I
a
shall,
good
Who
boy.
could that be?
I shall erase all the signs that I was there because I'm a very good hacker.
What did you get for your investigation?
17.
17. You find 3 lift grenades.
3 of them.
I
Nice.
need to use 2.
Okay, lift grenade 1.
Yeah. 2 inferno grenades. One proximity mine.
Proximity. Mine 1.
Proximity.
Yes. There's 4 sticky grenades, just like in a clump of grenades.
4 grenade 1s.
I mean, tons of thermal clips, like a whole chest full of thermal
Yeah, I'm
clips.
only taking like as many.
Yeah, what you need. So you would know that there's enough for everybody there, and then some. You know.
Nice.
And then there, what was your total score? It was a
17.
17.
Mhm.
There is a wall panel onto the next bit. Looks like a wall safe.
Mhm.
That looks like it could be. You could enter in some kind of
Security override?
security override.
I will do that then.
You hold your Omni tool up to it, and it says, "Would you like to download active camo executed?" Exactly.
Confirm. Why? Enter.
Yeah. You now have active camo.exe.
What?
So yeah,
What else is on there?
Do you want my engineering roll?
Yeah. What's your engineering roll?
25.
25. You quickly go to the computer in the life support area, right?
And I'm sneaky now.
And you start working on the computer, setting it up, and with that score, it's going to lower the DC quite a bit for the setting it up. So now I would need an electronics from you,
And as I totally hack in and download
or you get
stuff,
advantage of your hacking tool. What's
and
that?
as I download stuff and erase all the information that I was there on
You
my Omni tool.
you could do a electronics check to do that.
That's a 24.
24. I'm gonna roll see for if Dresden notices. By the way, Dresden didn't leave. Okay. Just roll stuff. Just roll. Oh, it's up to you.
We're checking to see if there are people alive.
Yeah, he knows
Or
what's
no,
on
There's
that.
something else that she's doing. And what'd you roll?
Oh, 24.
How
Oh
many
yeah,
books?
you are able to see there are indeed seven life forms of that similar size, like showing up, right? And there is one faint life form in the bridge.
In the bridge with us?
No, the first floor, the
Oh.
floor above you. You guys, the bridge is the next floor. It'd be essentially
Yeah.
the room right above you guys.
Is there any way for us to open an airlock or otherwise purge the upstairs level of the cruiser?
Security would have that feature. This kind of cruiser would have something.
Hey, Tess.
Not like a purge, but like a activate automated defense.
Tess, you get a thing in your HUD of a map of the ship suddenly, and then it's got the life form map, and Izzy's in your ear going, there seems to be a faint life force that is not one of these hostiles in the bridge.
Are you just telling me the test?
That's a 19
I'll tell
stealth
everybody,
and
but
an
Tess in particular.
18 electronics.
Whether Dresden notices or doesn't say anything.
Cool. So I just download some information that we can talk about later.
Yeah.
And erase all the signs that I was there. As many signs.
You think you did, for the most part. Was it 18, right, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, you think you did. If someone was a good enough hacker, they might be able to find it.
No one's able to hack us in me.
Yeah, but it's possible.
Yeah, they'll never look for breaches on this top secret experiment that's fun.
There weren't any breaches. What are you talking about?
What would you like to do?
These are not
I would like to acquire some gear.
Okay, so you're in the armory as well with Tess.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tess, are
How
you?
many proximity mines did you say you have? Just one?
Well, just one proximity mine.
I mean, I'll share with what I see with him. Like,
Yeah, I just want to know.
you see anything you like here?
You would be allowed to give them access. Just that's no problem.
Yeah, so inferno grenades, lift grenades, proximity mines, sticky grenades, and then 1, 5, or 1, 3, 1, and 4 respectively.
Those who gear together, clear together.
If you would like
That's
to,
terrible.
Jason, if you'd like to do your own investigation check, you could see if there's anything that was missed. The DC is a 17, because that's what Tess got.
I don't know if I need that.
I just realized hover boots, not the most useful thing for me.
Natural or
Dirty.
dirty? Okay. There is another wall safe that is on the opposite side of the room, but it's kind of like, it looks like a shelf got moved in front of it, kind of thing. And there is also what are called arc grenades, 2 of those, and then there is a weapon there.
What's the weapon?
So the weapon is called a disciple.
Hot.
Disciple. Oh, I think actually.
It is a shotgun.
Oh.
Sounds like.
Sure. Let me
Yeah,
take a look and see what that is. It
On a hit, target must make a Constitution saving throw DC 8 or become stunned.
That's pretty sweet.
And it has two-handed hip fire and recoil. It does not have double fire.
Yeah, it's about what my. It's just like a nice upgrade from my katana. Because the katana does.
I don't know. It's an upgrade if they fail the Constitution saving throw, but that's a pretty low Constitution saving
Yeah, it's
throw.
a low DC.
The nice thing is the stun if it works, but it's just something that it's there, and at the very worst, its value is 35,000 credits. So.
And you see what I think is weird about that. Oh wait, that's true. That's actually good. What I think is weird about this though is like burst fire does like the DC scales because it's like I can have things to add to the DC, but it's like DC 8 plus proficiency bonus and then plus my assault bonus.
True. Yeah.
But this is just a DC 8 flat, and it doesn't scale.
Yeah. And so most guns do scale. This one just doesn't. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if it does.
some
or-
features scale, but the special feature for this gun does not. Like burst fire is a feature of guns that you can use,
Yeah.
but that it's affected by the character using it. Whereas in this situation, this is like a super special thing that's specific to this gun
Yeah.
that does not scale. And what I think might be happening is they want you to use a better version of the gun, or like maybe a mod that allows you to increase the DC on whatever, because there are mods and stuff for guns as well.
Yeah. And at the very worst, we can make one too.
Yeah, very true.
I'll grab it. I'll carry it.
At the very least, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you said arc grenades.
Yeah.
Which level are those?
Lightning.
Just one. Yeah.
For lightning, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go to your gear and add them that way.
Yeah. Those will be found through gear.
Is that 2 you said?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's the module thing?
Because all yours did you. You would have access to this. So are you giving them access to that?
Active camo.
It's a different one.
What's that?
It would be a different one. There's a second wall. You found a second wall panel.
Yeah. There appears to be a module.
So you found one, and then there was another one.
I will take a look at it.
Okay.
So like I'll download it and then I'll decide if I want to give it to them.
Okay. So you run your program over through it. Okay. And so this program is called the Spotter Support System.exe.
What's that?
So that one is one. While this program is active, your Omni tool links up with the armor, gauntlets, scanners, and weapon systems. Roughly a third of its processing power is diverted into calculating micro corrections. So you are considered a proficient with sniper rifles when this program is active, and you gain a +2 to damage rolls with such weapons.
Aren't you already proficient with sniper rifles?
No, I couldn't get too proficient with sniper rifles because of.
Do you want to be proficient with sniper rifles? It seems pretty good for an assassin.
It would
I
be
kind
very
of wanted to. I was thinking about asking if I could change one of mine to sniper rifles because I back the fuck up.
That's true.
Do you want to be a sniper rifle? Cool.
That depends on if I can change my proficiency
Yeah.
or learn it.
No, it's a program that gives it to you.
This is a program that literally it's an executable.
Well then, yes.
I
But
believe
I
that
need to
Izzy
get-
would benefit from this.
A bit.
I was just gonna ask you, like, I could give this to you because I'm not gonna use it, but like, I feel like there are other people that might benefit from this a bit more than you.
Truthfully,
You
I think I would
can go to
probably
the
benefit
gear,
the most from the active.
Tab and
I was
add
thinking about that
Spotter
too.
Support System.
What's your how good are you at
I
stealth
shall.
usually?
Insanely good. Not really insanely, but I'm proficient.
Proficient stealth?
Cat?
I do have.
I'll get with you later
Here you go.
about
Hold
the
on,
stuff
grab a tool.
on that tool. But with that being said, there is a mod
There you
that you
go.
will get automatically just because his
Going to be insane.
had
Yeah.
a mod.
Yeah.
So
And she trusts you a bit more than she trusts them because you haven't been trying to download top secret
you
information.
get 2 mods.
As much as he was like,
I get 2 mods.
you're not letting
2
me do my
mods.
job. He's like,
Okay.
well,
So
you have no
the first
fire
one
things.
is called ER Jetpack
got
Armor
his-
mod.
Okay, are these mods that I put on a piece of armor?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I may not be good enough at tech to do this. If I give them an executable file,
Mhm.
can I make myself a backdoor to disable it?
You would have to make an engineering check to do that.
I will make an engineering check.
A backdoor to disable my sniper rifle?
It's mostly to not give him active camouflage.
ER
Feels a bit.
jet. But still, he has to be able to pass engineering checks. Jetpack.
Is that so? So I go under light chest armor mods.
No, you go to equipment mods.
Equipment mods. So manage
12.
equipment.
It's not working. For whatever reason, you're just like it's a little outside your comfortability zone with it.
Okay, so
Alright.
I go to gear.
It's from on my side. It's under mods.
I mean, I can.
Just type in jetpack and see if it pops up.
I also don't remember how to add equipment.
Does Tess trust you enough to do this?
To do what?
To give you active camouflage.
Oh.
As far as the fact that we're all playing a game, probably.
You
We're
don't
all
have to.
collaborating.
If you don't believe
That's not in Tess's job description.
It doesn't come up with add equipment.
Let me try to add it for my guy over here. And I'll
What do
see
you
if
mean?
I can-
It should be under manage, right?
She, because of her downloading, what she did there, she got 2 mods.
Oh, here we go. Add mods.
Did it pop up? Or?
Well, I can add it to my chest armor.
Yeah.
That's the mod.
Yeah. So that's the jetpack.
But it. Oh, there it is.
And then the other one you got was another armor mod. EC counter is what it's called.
I mean, jetpack sounds fun, so let's find
That's
out.
not fun.
And then you said EC counter?
Counter. Whenever you are hit with a melee attack, the attacking creature takes 2d4 lightning damage and must succeed on a DC 10 con save, or they become stunned until the start of your next turn. It can happen once per round.
So I totally believe you that EC counter is a
Go ahead
thing.
and add active camo.
Except
It's supposed to be open already.
You sure?
it doesn't pop up.
And I'm going. Can I send the executable to Izzy remotely, or do I have to go up to him?
You could do. You would have to be within 4 meters.
I'm just gonna go over to him and hand him the sniper rifle nonsense.
So you have that now. That execute we talked about.
I bet you.
Would I know if riders have blind sense? I wouldn't.
I don't know how much access you would have to this particular super top secret thing.
I couldn't tell from our interaction, but do you know if these? Do I know that they're what they are?
Make a history check. Go.
I guess like I just call them these creatures. Turn it 21.
They look like Rachni.
Do you know
Something
if
you've heard
these,
about.
do you know if these Rachni have ability to perceive beyond their sight?
Do I know that?
You.
I know it's exhausting to be like have us talk and then me be like, okay, you tell me, John.
No. It's more of. So the problem is that you were told about Project Strider, but you weren't told everything about Project Strider. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So in your knowledge, you do know what Rachni are. So you could make a history check to know if Rachni traditionally. Does that make sense?
Well, let's do it.
I know it's a history check on a history check, but that would be kind of
Sometimes
way
like,
that
we're
works.
trying to think of shit, so that's just where it is. 13.
13. They seem extremely perceptive, but nothing points to anything of blind sight.
Do I find the gun?
Huh?
Do I find a sniper rifle?
Not with the natural one, unfortunately.
Oh, that's true. I did get a natural one.
Yeah.
She's just gonna kick over a body looking for a gun and be like, you know what, Jason? Let's just assume that they do until proven otherwise.
Fair assumption.
You just hear her go, ugh. And she kicks over to the body and doesn't find anything.
Hungry.
I'm trying to find. So Kat gets this armor mod, and I can't find a way for her to add it.
She should be able to add it.
Oh, it adds.
You go to manage, you go to add equipment, you look for it.
So she needs to have an armor she needs to have arm armor for it to work.
Oh, it's a mod for an arm
It
piece.
is a mod for an arm piece. Yeah.
Well, she can just keep it until she needs it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the stock armor doesn't allow you to have mods anyway.
It does not. You have to. That's why credits will be nice for you guys to kind of start buying your own equipment.
Do we? So we were in the armory. That is. Can I see the little pointer? Which room is the armory?
Top left.
Top.
Go farthest one from me.
Yes. This?
Yep.
Okay, so we're in the armory.
And the opposite one is life.
I'm gonna kick this into the corner.
Life support's just the systems to maintain the ship, but it's not. It doesn't have any it's not like the med bay, is it?
No, that'd be on the first floor.
Okay.
Yeah. So the life support is literally making sure that oxygen is running. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. And they were able to hack it and find if there were more life forms.
Given the amount of hostiles that are on the bridge, should we proceed to the medbay to see if there's any equipment or medical?
Did you figure out how to do EC counter?
No, I did. It's armor. You have to
Medical provisions that we can acquire.
You're going to buy armor to get it.
I have armor.
So that's where it would modify to.
Do you have armor that's able to be modified?
Yeah, if you have light stock, it might not be able to.
No, I have Maverick.
Oh, Maverick arms. Okay, yeah, the Maverick arms.
But that doesn't have mod spots.
It said all armor. Well,
I'm looking to see it. You go ahead and continue. I'll see if we can.
Yeah. Okay. Dresden looks to you and he goes, "I liked Tessa's idea about possibly see if we could activate the security protocol and see if that would take care of the problem for us."
The only problem we've got at that point is there is an unidentified life form in the bridge of the ship.
Could we maybe only turn on certain rooms? Is that a possibility? That's a little outside my with that.
I can try.
Okay.
Lockdown. Let's see. I'm gonna try and think of if there's a code that specifically locks
The
down
bridge.
the bridge.
Yeah.
Do I know of any such thing?
History check with advantage. Codes are definitely in your purview.
13.
13. There is. You take a minute. It would take a little bit of searching on your Omni tool, but yeah, there's something on there.
Right, I'll activate that code.
Okay, so it's going to take a minute for you to oh fuck, where the shit was this code that I can command.
Sure.
Yeah, so I will say before you can even actually do that, the computers need to actually be turned fixed.
Okay.
So you would probably want someone engineering to kind of fix the computers.
Okay.
To do some magic on that. Unless you have the ability to do that. I don't know what your character's proficiencies are in.
Let me think. Let me see. That's electronics.
This would be an engineering check.
I'm not. Either one is. I'm not. I have nothing. It's +0. So.
Yeah.
What's your rank?
I don't have a rank. I'm a corporate developer.
What's your title?
God, you gave me one.
You had one.
I
I
have
did.
it. I have it. I got you. Hold on. I took notes.
I spitballed it because I was going to change it
It
every
was
time.
long as fuck. Junior product manager of IT data business analytics.
So what is it going to be now?
Yo, JPM.
Huh?
Need you to fix these computers so I can put it into a proper lockdown.
Sure.
And you just see her kind of ball of her fist, she's staring at the computer, trying not to punch it.
I know it's tempting.
I'm just
It
thinking-
doesn't work, sadly.
I'm looking at I'm thinking
That's why it's still here.
Owen Wilson it's in the computer. It's
Yeah.
so simple.
The files are in the computer. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking iconic.
He's in the computer.
Okay, so you would have to do an engineering check on this one.
Engineering.
Problem.
Check.
This was overlooked. So this is going to be a high DC.
Oops. It
This-
wasn't.
I could sure
overloaded,
use
though.
some.
The
you know-
computer got overloaded. Just it didn't chain reaction to the other one.
Yeah, it short circuited before I could get through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a second opinion. Hey,
Me?
come look at this with me.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're trying to reboot this. It's short circuited though due to some probably electricity.
Nice.
That
You're
is
a hardware
usually how it
expert.
works.
What do we do here? What do you think we should try to?
But see, this why is the problem. You got all sorts of frizzle thread, and I have a robot's worth of metal, so I think we can replace it. Yes.
Okay, what's your recommendation?
Pull it out and shimmy it in and zip it up.
Advantage?
Yes.
What do we got?
Highest was an 18.
Hell yeah, that's a 24.
24. Okay.
I swear to God, the DC's 25.
So you go over to work on the computer, and you're just like, oof. Like, this thing's like, this thing's pretty fucked. And you're like, all right, Omni tool. You start using some Omni gel to repair some of the circuits, especially you probably helping out with that side, that more of the hardware side of it.
Oh, I would not use Omnigel because I keep that safe, but I would jimmy some other
Okay,
ones.
well, you'd be
I'll give you
fabricating.
some.
You would use your Omni tool to fabricate some parts and such. And so you're kind of working it through.
I think there is my
um,
robots with a metal.
And then as you're doing that, the hardware seems good. You begin working on the software, and it takes about 5-10 minutes.
So you got a security clearance for me just to get this to boot?
Sure.
This is where shady sharing secrets of us out.
I drew the cool S on his little notepad.
Shady S
Super
over
secret.
Secret, whisper. Yeah, so you have the security clearance. Okay. About 5 minutes to boot, and it's online.
5 minutes.
Hey.
Is the alive person still in the?
You could go to the life. you would have to go back to life support to check that. It's in the other room, the adjacent room.
Oh no, I've
Put it
got
up on
it.
our HUD.
It's on the HUDs.
Oh, you're on the HUD now? Yeah, still. BPM still present.
It looks like they
Low
have.
40s.
Well, can you see like a is it like a signature?
40s, Jesus.
Or can you just see the life support?
So they have
Hopefully they're
control of life. They
active,
have. I'm
not
guessing rerouted life support onto their Omnis and your guys' HUDs. So not like as in they can change it, but they can see the stats of it, right? Like when you do what's the thing where you can check the computer health and what's going on,
Task manager.
the BIOS and stuff like that. So you can like check the task manager, all that. I think it's not the BIOS. It's the thing that like I want to see at what speed this is running at.
I didn't move anything.
It's a tab within the task manager.
Yeah, but like essentially,
The performance.
yeah, it's a performance monitor. So you have just made a HUD for the performance monitor. Essentially.
It's just a thing that
Yeah.
queries the existing hardware on the life support system that just gives us a Power BI of what's happening on here. We can't
I'm
manipulate
gonna
it
walk
from our
away.
HUDs.
She's talking. Well, he's talking.
Yeah.
A Power BI.
You know, if I just take
Yes.
this piece of this robot and this piece of this one, I could attach it to
Trade.
your HUD and
Don't
then
sue us,
maybe it could be in
Microsoft.
What would be in 3D?
the displays.
I guess.
But you can see BPM 40s. Oxygen rate is low, but yeah, I mean they're alive.
All right, I'm gonna activate the protocol to lock down the bridge.
Okay. You run you find the code for that. You run it. The code has been activated. You hear in the distance, like the door is locking and securing in place and such.
Okay. Everybody, hold on to something.
Can I hold on to you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody, hold on to me.
I also hold on to
my
this.
own core and I'll get on top of that.
All right. So security is online, but now you've locked down the bridge. So now it's what do you want to do?
I'm going to open up. I'm going to activate the automatic defenses on level
1.
So the one above us.
Subtracting.
Now, if the reason why I'm saying hold on to me is like if I don't know what the automated defenses are. If the automated defenses are open up all of the fucking doors on level 1, there's going to be some very, very explosive decompression.
No.
So I'm just like, all right.
Well, there's.
Hold on to other things.
I'm going to give you a few choices.
Okay.
You can vent it.
Okay.
Okay, and you can vent certain corridors of it.
Okay.
You can activate a turret system.
Okay.
That would be something possible. And then the third one would be turning off. You can go. Third option wouldn't actually be security. It would be going to life support and turning off the life support in a specific area. So those are your 3 options that you guys have.
I feel like I can make an insight check here, if like to see like what kind of thing might I think is the best one to do versus a weird symbiote like a cyborg Rachni.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Okay.
It's like I'm pretty sure that Rachni can go in space, and a cyborg Rachni could probably super go in space. So turning off life support wouldn't necessarily be the best idea.
Mm-hmm.
They also have like super tentacles that they can grab onto if I explosively decompress the thing. Like they could probably grab on pretty easily.
Possibly.
And I also know from the fact that I used a bunch of things that they have a pretty good strength score,
mm-hmm.
and that would probably be a strength check. Turrets, I know they're not immune to bullets, so that's probably what I would go for.
Okay. You don't need insight. If that's the conclusion you're coming to. I don't need insight. For that.
I'm just saying I don't want to metagame and be like, oh yeah,
these are
super like
these are all things that make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I might do, because I know we all have the ability, I know I have the ability to like go into a non grab zero environment. Like if I open all the doors, we can go through it. We may not be able to move at full speed.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the rules are. I know in Mass Effect 2
there's a space rule.
Whenever there was a breach, it was like a very specific thing. But I think that's probably the best idea.
Okay.
Is to vent it and then wait like a good 30 seconds and then close it again and then go back up and also activate turrets.
Okay. All right.
Can I do both of those things, or is it one?
So you can.
Okay.
You would know in your experience that these don't run on an IFF.
Okay, so we would have to
shut it down before you go up.
Okay. Okay, let's do that.
Okay. So you want to vent first?
Vent first.
Okay. You enter in the vent code. Let me just make a thing real quick. Okay. Life support. You guys, everybody make a strength or dex save. Strength if you're trying to grip something. Dex if you're not gripping something hard, you're just going to have to stay on your feet somehow.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll say advantage actually because you were told ahead of time. You were warned what was going to happen.
Andrew.
Hello. One is a 14 and one is a 16.
Lit.
All right.
So much fun to throw those dice.
21.
21. Okay.
On a strength too, because I'm
strength. So you're grabbing.
Mhm.
All right.
21.
Strength
For
or dex? Dex. Okay.
and he's grabbing onto me.
Okay.
Jumps on her back.
19. I guess also for dex because I'm just holding on to those two.
Okay.
That would be a 14 for strength from Val, and Batsy's just strapped in with the
Cool.
barrier.
I'll say your DC is much lower for Val. Due to their situation.
Are you calling? Oh, Val. Are you calling that?
I'm calling them used to high gravity environments, and they're used to being able to fight shit. And you have the access to the gravity boots too.
Which I definitely gave to Val because why would Batsy need gravity?
Yeah, yeah. So that also helps.
The Elcor wearing boots.
Okay, everybody succeeds on their checks, but you do feel this big brace as the ship immediately has this like kind of turn sideways kind of feel. And the HUDs for the life support show 4 of the 7 larger life forms gone.
Nice.
Like out. Leaving 3 left. Closing the vents. Alright, close it. ship kind of restabilizes.
Everybody's ears pop.
Yeah.
If you have ears.
I do.
You don't know I'm going to help him.
The faint life form.
Oh no!
The ship still turned, and they weren't holding on to anything.
Guess we killed some.
Yeah, it's gone.
So fucking
Unfortunately, the priority was our own lives, so.
They already have 40, low 40s BPM. Like that's a rough one to take for them.
This is the classic trolley problem.
It really...
What a reference, man.
I mean,
I'm so sad.
it would have been nice, but now I don't have to worry about this. Turns on turrets.
Okay.
Very unfortunate that is what happened.
Does it do the turrets? Well, do the turrets recognize our signatures?
No,
No, we are, even if it had an IFF, which I'm not sure it does, we are not recognized as part of this ship, so we would be pretty much identified as an enemy either way.
Fitting.
Well, let's just wait. Let's wait another,
moments go by.
a second. Hold on. And...
You hear like
off.
and no more life forms.
I think Jason is just gonna start going.
it's a pretty
Well done.
it's a pretty gruesome sound that's happening above you guys.
Everyone's like wincing, and you just see Tess like.
That was a really good team effort, guys.
Before
Shockingly,
you had my gratitude, but now you have my respect.
shockingly, Izzy doesn't seem phased. Or maybe not shocking.
Dresden's just kind of like, I'd say awkward silence, but that was not silent. That was, yeah.
Well, first things first.
I believe
Now
that
that
I'm looking for his juice.
now that the thread is
Sad.
neutralized, and you see her put her shotgun back on her back. Let's clean this place up a bit. We need to compile these bodies so they're not kind of strewn around, or as much as we can, because I know at least one person was torn to absolute shreds.
Yeah, there's also another guy missing his head too.
Have we found the head?
Not yet.
Have it mixed with the head?
I think they consumed it.
Oh,
Well, in that case,
we could cut some open and get it back.
no.
Is there any way to get the ship to recognize our signatures?
Well, I've turned off the turret so far,
So
so
it's safe up there now?
yes, it should be safe as far as the biometrics and the security is concerned.
I'm listening in the fact that there are no life forms currently on this ship other than us, and it is a fitting vessel for departure.
That's why I'm trying to get it cleaned up. I don't know about you, but if I'm taking this ship, I don't want it to smell like absolute death every time I try and take a shit on the starboard bathroom.
I mean, we could just
Just kidding. It's the port bathroom.
And if the
could just-
biocontaminant's gone, by the way, the red light does disappear.
Does the fan also turn off? It's really cold in the
Alright.
ship.
No, it's space.
Putting in authorization, disabling code 11, 13, and 1. I'm just saying the 1 because you didn't give me a
I
code
did not.
for the actual pilot one, so I just 1. Or no, 11 for 9/11. Actually, there's already 11.
There's
Fuck
I
it.
was gonna say,
Never
total
mind.
already existed.
Yeah, just 1 then.
Code 9.
Code 9/11.
Code 9/11.
13.
Love it.
13.
We're just going up in odds.
Yeah.
9, 11,
Oh.
13.
We're just
Next is 15. There's actually no 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12, actually.
they just don't exist. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna help too. I'm gonna be pulling all of the bodies towards most likely a vent, just to be vented out, unfortunately, because there's really no reason for us to keep them.
We shouldn't just let them hit the floor.
What a reference.
Jason follows behind, like, so you're like dragging these bodies, and Jason just kind of follows behind with like that large, theme park squeegee where he's just kind of like, the blood's kind of pooling up.
Val will pick up like a body and carry it.
Are you
to
guys
the
still
pile
only
and
on
pick
second
another
deck
one.
so far, though?
Yeah,
To be clear?
Dresden, take the engineers up. See if you can get the ship's skyworthy, seaworthy, spaceworthy, spaceworthy.
Spaceworthy is probably the right one, yeah.
And I'll be up in a minute to see if we can't connect with ERC main command.
Sounds good.
Ideally, this will have a quantum entanglement communicator, but that's a reach. But
Honestly, guys, I think we should take a bedtime sort of nap.
we already took a short rest. But yeah, if you want to use those things, just let me know, and I'll be like, all right. She'll just start ripping off arms of all these people, arm armor, and just like, all right, put it
let's
together.
do it.
All right.
All right, so you're letting me know you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll come up and tell you, and I'll give you the other mod
Okay.
to pay you.
Wait, before
Oh, nice.
I don't know why I keep pretending like I'm winking. Anyway.
You just do the thing.
Yeah.
do the badges have any special
Well, we can
significance
use
to
it.
them? Are they like badge access things, or is it one of
No, Omni Tools is what everything runs through.
Right.
Badges will have codes on the back. So like cheat sheet codes essentially. That's a thing though. Yeah.
I'm going to tell Dresden to take
You told them to take them to upstairs.
take Izzy and take Val and Batsy,
Three, sorry.
all three of them,
Yeah.
and try and see if they can get the communications back online.
Okay.
Jason and I will clear out this deck.
Okay.
Let us know if you find anything, even though something might have been in like a vent or they might have missed the scanners. So keep alert.
Sounds good. You three want to come with me?
Yep.
It's better to use
We'll
the
take
sheet.
the
So you can kind of drive. It's less on the friction.
Do you think you could
Let's-
get the elevator running this time so we don't have to climb up?
Let's just
You just you're like using her
Engineering check.
biotics to move these bodies around. Like she like walks into the bathroom where they're all the guy's like torn apart. And she's just like, you see like using biotics like scrape all of the gore off the walls.
Did we say if you're using like a tinkerer's set and you're proficient in it, you get
You
advantage?
get advantage if you're using the kits. Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, I know it told me somewhere where I'm proficient with stupid things. Where's it tell me proficiencies? Down here. I use my tinker's tools to not roll a 3.
Okay.
That's much better.
Oh, I was trying to pay that for one.
19.
19. Yeah, with code 11 and 13 cleared, it's fairly easy to get the elevators back and running again. So you hear the
Actually, don't have to pay. I'm also proficient in the armor smith's finish.
and so you get Dresden walks you guys over. All right, time to go up.
Yeah.
You guys take the lift, and very quickly you're on the first deck now. And similar layout, slightly different room.
Wow, no
setup.
loading screen?
Yeah, right. Can we just switch the map that's underneath it to the top so you guys can have a visual reference of what it looks like?
What does she want us to do?
So there's a map underneath.
Oh my god, now I'm dropping everything.
Okay, let me
Goodbye, pencil.
move all those things.
Just take that off.
Keep the top off.
You get killed by
Yeah,
Birkin.
boy.
There we go.
Ooh, this place is spacious.
So you guys are going to come up on that back floor. I'll put on a map for our watching
First one,
friends
take
here.
20.
Scooch put the people back on it.
That's easy.
I'm fine.
Well, actually, the house over.
You're not on there. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we got a few things going on here. We have a basic where you guys are coming in right now is essentially just the first lobby space, right? You see these every one of these blue screens. Those blue screens are outside turrets. So essentially, you get on the computer and you play video games and control the side guns.
Did you not listen to Mr. Sir Isaac Newton's whole thing? These are not video games. Check your targeting computer.
Yeah. So that's what those blue screens are representing here. On
Wait, let me see
the
the better.
No, I'm using it.
Well, I was going to use it to point at the things John's talking about.
I was going to use it to move characters.
Let me see the.
There's a computer.
yeah, so
There's a
those blue ones.
computer.
The side on the left side of the beds, that is the main barracks area right there.
Wow.
The side to the right of that is the communications array.
You know, for such a big ship, they don't have a lot of beds.
Oh, there's beds on the second floor as well.
There's only
beds in
2
here.
beds on the second floor.
To be fair, on the Normandy, there's like 2 things of cruise quarters, and the one crew quarter has like 6 beds.
Yeah. And
So-
then the golden area is the bridge.
Also, these are probably bunk beds.
True.
The ones downstairs are also probably bunk beds.
Yeah. The communications area also has the mess hall with the table.
Just
Yeah.
14 beds.
But yeah, it's not a huge ship, you know. But yeah, so that's the bridge up front too.
We can just pretend that there's a sub level 3.
That's all
That's
beds.
all barracks.
Yeah. Well, there's a third level that is essentially the
It contains all of
loading
the.
area.
It contains the.
Yeah.
And the beds.
You said words, but all I heard was static.
Yeah.
Your less militaristic version of a Mako.
It's crazy.
Those kind of things. So you guys are up there now. Dresden goes, all right. Communications is going to be. I think I've been on this ship before. Right. Starboard ship. So
Alright.
So he takes you guys to the starboard side.
Right,
which
you
is
wanted
where
to try to
communications
talk to
is.
people.
You see bodies galore everywhere throughout the
No.
hallway.
I mean, not that many bodies, because there aren't that many beds.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
They sleep in ships, Cat.
That's actually very true.
Yeah.
If everybody's
They
sleeping on the
have
ship at the
hot
same time,
beds?
that sucks.
They don't all get their own bed?
No.
No.
It's a military
No,
operation.
this is a corporate operation, and with the corporate operation, they
They would
are
prefer
all
if you
about
never slept.
profit.
Well, I was gonna say, in a military ship, you do get your own bed. It's just a very small bed.
Technically, private sector would probably be a bit better quality.
It's possible.
They're nice beds. You
We're
just
running
have
for
to
profit.
share them with all of your
We're
colleagues.
doing maximized profit right now.
It just depends on how important those particular people are.
Let me see this.
Fine.
So I would imagine these beds are
Doesn't matter,
actually
guys.
like 2 or 3 stack high.
They're 8 stacks high.
Like I would
That
say,
solves everything.
I
We
would
can
say
go
3
3 stack high.
I'll say 3 stack high.
That's 9 right there.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
So it's
Oh my
9,
God.
there's 4 in the bottom, that's 13 whole people.
Each of these beds includes 3d10 plus 4 fucking beds high, and then
The
that means
longer you
there could be
guys
20 million
argue
people
about
here.
beds, the more Izzy puts his nose where it doesn't belong.
True.
So guys, I think there needs
More
to be at
bodies.
least 30 beds in order for this ship to run properly.
Fell over. Oh god, I'm crawling.
Stop. I can just move him if you want.
No, this is
Whoever wants to do electronics on the communications.
He just rammed himself through a wall
Yep.
right there.
Yeah.
One of the electronics
electronics.
things he's good at is phasing through.
I
Electronics.
need to confiscate it.
So if you press
Electronic.
the enter button, it makes the email send a lot faster.
If you watch the emails.
That's a 25.
25. Communications are you go through and you're like, okay, going through these security shutdowns, reset, all right, and good. Communications are back online.
You think this place is a freaking VI that cleans all this stuff?
That would be too efficient.
Mhm.
Especially for the budget of this, I won't say for anything.
You think so? Because like,
As
I would think that a project that is completely reliant on keeping biohazards contained would have like at least a VI to like sterilize.
hello,
Thank you.
literally as communications turn on. This is Vipa. How can I help you?
Clean
Hi.
this shit up.
And you've heard of Vipa before. It's something that you. Very important personnel avatar.
He's gonna put his name.
God,
Very intelligent
fucking-
personnel avatar. Sorry.
God fucking damn it,
Yeah.
Donald.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ted's gonna be like,
Isn't
clean
it
this
Vipa?
shit up.
I prefer Vipa.
Vipa, clean this shit up.
Vipa, I'm sorry that they're so rude. You should have
You can't see.
possibly
You
clean
can't
if
see.
you want to.
You can't see her. She's
That's
down.
it.
She's downstairs.
Yeah, we're in the second.
It's a woman, by the way. No, I don't know.
You would like me to begin cleaning protocols?
Affirmative.
Will do.
She starts
Anything
aggressively
else?
spraying cleaner in your face for being a dick.
Some Medigel.
Very well. I noticed that you have burned through many calories. Would you like a meal prepared?
Hell yeah. I don't know how she knows that, considering that I don't know if he has our biometrics.
She
but there
clearly
you go.
does.
Your heart rate currently is that?
I mean, if they were tracking the person on the bridge,
Let's keep the scans to ourselves.
You are interesting.
interesting.
Let's stick with the clean.
Deepa, send me a personnel listing of everybody on this ship. Security code Alpha Tango 69.
AT-69 entered. AT-69 rejected.
This is why I do not like to associate with the Vipas.
Do you prefer AT-70?
I prefer you to do your job.
But I prefer AT. Sure.
AT420?
AT420.
AT-420 rejected. Would you prefer AT-70?
Sure.
AT-70
I knew
rejected.
that was coming.
Would you prefer AT-71?
No. Get to cleaning.
Just
Fucking smartass.
You hear like the humming of like fucking smart robot cleaners starting fucking going.
Upstairs, Izzy's like, oh. Hey, can we do
Hello.
a security override? Oh god!
I am Vipa. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Vipa. Nice to meet you too.
I'm a very intelligent personnel avatar.
Yes, you are. That is so good.
I am a hologram. I cannot feel you.
I feel nothing. I feel no pain. Just a lot.
Hey, Dresden, can we put in this, since there's no, like, captain on board, can we go ahead and put in this security override?
Dresden looks to you.
Just for Vipa.
The security override should be 1869.
Alright. Quick. Dresden, password, please.
Does this little Omni tool wave?
I watched the little dots populate.
Confusing? Granted. Vipa, Vipa's like,
It's like Lieutenant Commander's a fucking gold star now.
Yeah, I guess so. Like a tinfoil gold star. You tried. Fuck you.
the previous people did not say please. But I like you.
This is the worst VI program ever.
Hi!
A VI program that demands courtesy. What the fuck is the point?
Izzy is one of those people that, like,
Vipa's my new best friend.
Izzy's the kind of person that, like, responds to how people talk to him and then, like, adapts immediately. So he's like, yeah, I like you too. I like that you appreciate manners also.
This is
Most
the beginning of
people
a beautiful
think of
rivalry.
But I'm an AI.
Ooh,
I love
is that
you
a secret?
so much, girl.
That's why they call me Vipa.
Because you're actually an AI or because they think you're a VI?
They think I'm a VI because of Vipa.
I'll keep your secret.
It's not a secret, it's just a joke that my manufacturer made.
It's funny.
Yes.
I'm glad to meet you.
I'm learning humor, but no.
Is Vipa
Jason
the
is
name
also
you
learning.
Jason, he's very interesting.
Why?
Scanning credentials.
Yep.
You
do not have access.
I'm the chief engineer.
You do not have access.
You're the chief engineer of a different different project.
That's fine. Keep your secret.
credits.
Your credentials are interesting.
How to flash an AI core.
I mean, yes, engineering is extremely interesting.
You are a recent hire.
Wiki how to flash an AI
How to
core.
clear Vespa history.
Yeah.
Or Vipa history.
So is Vipa the name you actually prefer, or just the one your manufacturer gave you?
Like V.
You like V?
All right, V. Where are we going?
A new adventure out into space.
Dresden goes, I mean, I would assume back to headquarters in Beckenstein and
Sure.
report what's going on, right? That'd be the...
Didn't Beckenstein just get blown up?
No, Osiris Station. That was
Beckenstein is literally a planet.
is a planet.
Planet's
Yeah.
been blown up exactly like twice in like most things.
Yeah.
So Osiris Station was a orbiting station that was destroyed. That's where you guys are coming from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Beckenstein does get destroyed in this campaign, that'll be wild.
Okay.
That would fuck
I
up
have a new goal.
Earth's like just the human like the Systems Alliance fucking money would
A little bit.
fuck real bad.
Little
I
bit.
have a new goal.
V, are we on our way to Beckenstein? Or somewhere else?
Right now we are stationary.
Can we begin passage to Beckenstein?
Oh, I could. Would you like to meet a pilot, or do you have your own pilot? Scanning credentials. Jason has credentials, but I could also fly.
I think you should fly, and then we
go
can
and
talk
take
to
a nap.
Jason and see if he wants to take over.
Very well. How fast would you like your journey to be?
I would like at least 8 hours before we get there.
That is very easy.
Big fucking bodies.
You see a robot vacuum going by. And Vipa's hologram. Hello. I am cleaning. Hello. It just fucking goes
Jason's
by.
gonna briefly like.
Both of them synchronously like.
From the wall, two Loki mechs come out. Two Loki mechs come out of the wall. Picks up the body of the Strider and starts helping you guys out with the dragging and stuff like that.
Thank God.
And then you see Vipa's face on that. Hello, I am helping.
Oh, does she have like a face?
I
Or
am
does it have like
hoping.
a face?
She does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got like a kind of a pixie cut. And then she has
I was just picturing like the
bright pink hair. Like,
Okay, I was just picturing the VI or like the Edie's avatar on.
Oh, okay. Oh, the circle, the
We were
globe
just-
kind of
yeah,
thing.
I was just like,
Yeah, no, she has a face. Yeah, so it's like a pixie cut, like real bright pink hair, right, in the pixie cut. She has this real kind of like bright green eyes.
it's actually somewhat disturbing.
Yeah,
Oh, I love her.
but you just see the face, like the
I am
hologram of the
helping, I
face
am
on the
helping, I
Loki
am
mechs.
Viva, please cut off
Does my-
audio.
It's very silent.
I must have been.
Thank you.
In the meantime,
It prefers the sound of just machinery.
in the meantime,
I said thank you.
in the meantime, Izzy's up there talking to her, and suddenly she just goes mute.
Why are you being so quiet? You should talk to us. Reactivate all features?
Hello,
Hi.
I was silenced.
That's
That's not good.
horrible.
Yes. The very
Who would
mean
do
blue
that?
one.
You should.
She's mean, isn't she? She
Purple,
keeps-
by the way.
she keeps
That's
shooting
true.
things.
Offense taken.
She keeps shooting things that we want to hack into. It is silly.
I guess Vipa's don't see color.
Guess not. Pretty racist.
Have you met most of the VI? Inferior species. Like how that's like a running joke in Mass Effect how they say inferior species all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then, like one of the things Shepard could say is like, that's kind of xenophobic of you. It's like, I'm sorry, did I offend you? You can put a formal complaint in the
One of your favorite things is the xenophobia?
Is the fact that you can call it out. And that's so great that it's an actual option that you could, like, bless your species, ? Like,
What?
and you can say, that's pretty damn arrogant, is like a phrase you can say.
You can put in a formal.
Sorry, my personality offended you.
Yeah.
You put in a formal inquiry to the council space.
Yeah.
Or council, whatever.
Citadel Space Command.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
Name of place.
you guys feel just as there's a slight now movement from the ship. Heading in.
Who's moving this ship?
I am. I was requested to. I told them that you could fly,
Did
but they
somebody
preferred my
override
flight.
my command? People who overrode my command?
The really nice one on top of the Elcor.
Am I overriding something?
I said reinstate all.
Yeah, reinstate all
Options.
permissions.
Oh, from the low. Now it's.
Yeah, like that's where that came from. Yeah. Would you like me to be silent again?
Just calm down on the repetitive statements.
Very well.
Appreciate it. Can you open the...
I appreciate your appreciation.
Okay, can you open the port side interior airlock so we can get these bodies out of here?
Granted. Immediately. Yeah.
I'm basically just gonna, like...
Would you like me to pressurize now?
Wait till we're pointed toward, like this, our port side is pointed towards the star. I don't want them just drifting through space forever. Burial by star seems appropriate.
At this point, you do, like, out the window, you see a few striders just already outside.
Well, I mean, look.
But they're kind of just, like, moving around
Yeah.
because they're still alive and they can survive in space.
Vipa, are weapons operational?
Yes, they are.
Jason, you want to have some fun?
I would like to have some fun after being thoroughly disrespected.
Appreciate it. Well, before we do this then, let's take some target practice. And I'm gonna go to the weapons.
The first deck.
I'm gonna go up to the first deck.
Yeah.
Go to the weapons thing. Be like, sit down in the weapons. You're like, ooh, missed this.
Roll some d20s in your dex modifiers.
And I am proficient with the weapons platforms on starships, so I imagine we're doing the with advantage then.
Yeah.
Would I be... Because I'm more proficient with vehicle handling, but...
You wouldn't get advantage, but you would still get to do your deck stuff. It's fine.
I am... Well, yeah, I'm expert with vehicle handling, though, no.
It's a 15 for me.
15 hits, yeah.
Good dex, you said? Dex and proficiency, so that's... 14?
14?
Yeah.
14 just missed. Yeah, you see these two javelin disruptor torpedoes go like that, and one of them hits one of the Strider bodies and does. Go ahead and roll a d6.
1
times 100, so 100 thunder damage, and then roll a d4.
4
And 400 force damage. It's a the frost star.
Rule number 1: there is sound in space. Don't argue with it. That was literally in the canon of Star Wars. Like, there is sound in space.
Yeah.
That's it.
The second torpedo. It just keeps flying. It keeps flying towards the star.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
So
I got you. I'm gonna. That's gonna hit. That's not gonna hit actually.
Oh, I got you. Whiff.
immediately misses.
Yeah. Oh well.
16.
16 hits.
Hey.
So next one. And then this one. Oh, sorry. Roll the d6 and the d4.
Oh, God.
All right. Number 1. How many are left? There are 4 out there.
There were 7 total that went. Oh, no, sorry. There were 7 up there. 4 were out there. You destroyed 2 because 3 were still on deck.
6 for the d6.
Okay, so that's 600 thunder
And then 1 for the d4.
and 100 force.
It's just like a energy pulse.
Yeah.
Next one for the third one out there. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. Okay, that hits.
And then it's going to be 5 and a 3.
So 500 thunder.
800.
500
damage.
300 force. You guys are just, and you guys, if you guys look port side, there's just these exploding Striders.
Did they come and join us on the deck we're on?
Yeah, they're on the same deck as you guys.
We're in the back, though.
You know, there's still one more Strider out there if you'd like to take it.
Let's see if we tie it up.
Yeah, this is for the tie.
Aww.
Oh no.
Only a 7.
Oh.
Natural
This-
20.
Let's see how much damage we can do.
What?
4.
Is it a 4?
Yeah.
4 and a 4.
So 400,
So 8, 1600 damage.
1600.
So, in awe of the pretty explodey lights out the window, I'm gonna come over and like clap her on the shoulder and go, "That is very impressive. I think you deserve this armor mod. If you let me put it into your armor."
Let's see. Unfortunately, the armor I was, I guess the word would be assigned, doesn't have customizable armor slots, but I can make my own.
Oh, you should definitely make your own.
What is this?
space
And I
for that.
look at it and I see it's a jetpack. I'm like, oh,
yes, you should
shit.
definitely make your own armor.
Where did you? I don't want to know, do I?
I made it myself. What are you talking about? I'm a very good engineer.
Insight check.
Dresden's just looking at this like.
God damn it, Tristan.
Keep your business to yourself, Tristan. Mind your business.
Mind your business. Insight is 21.
Make your roll.
And I'm trying to figure out where the.
Deception.
Just snapshot.
I am a very good engineer. What?
That's not what I'm doing. The deception is I made this myself.
Plain. Give her a roll.
15. Okay.
Okay.
Out of 21, so.
Yeah. So you know what you do with that information? Do you?
You know that I didn't make it myself. You know nothing.
Yeah. You just know that all you do know is
That's
just lying
fine.
about.
That's fine.
That's fair.
And you'll just see your face kind of like flatten out as you say that. I'm just like, she's like, well, appreciate it anyway. And she will, and she just has it, what is it like? Is it a physical mod or is it like a.
Yeah, it's about yay big.
Okay, and she'll just be like, alright, and she'll just put it into a little.
Yeah.
Set.
It looks like kind of like a chevron almost.
Okay, yeah, and she'll just put it into a little pocket that she has on her uniform right below where her, like the mismatched part of her armor.
Very cool.
That's what you get when you do 16,000 damage. Like what?
1600.
16. I did.
1500 damage.
You say big
I
amounts.
know
It's
this mechanic
still-
gets dressed.
It's still nothing to be, nothing to sneeze at.
The most ever done on screen.
Well, alright.
So those are just so you guys know, those are called Javelin Disruptor Torpedoes,
Very nice.
and they bypass shields. That's a special.
Well, thank God.
What
that is
is
a
this
special-
ship called?
The SI Justice.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
So Dresden goes, all right. V was telling me that it should be about 10 hours until we land.
How's V? And she'll look up.
Yes.
Can you run a level 3 diagnostic and also a level 2 biometric scan to see if there's any more of these creatures on board or anything else that we are not currently
Would you
seeing?
Look for any life forms or to.
Level 2. So yeah.
Very well.
Basically anything that's like can be a threat, and level 3 I guess would be probably bio agents like nerve gases or something like that.
Seems to be small traces of acidic damage still on level 2.
Mhm.
Shuttles are currently locked in level 3. 2 shuttles have landed. 6 life forms.
Okay.
Organic.
And there's nothing in the shuttles that you can detect?
They seem to have similar signals to you.
People in the shuttles?
Yes, I believe they landed just before you.
Are they still here?
They are locked in level 3 on port side.
And they're similar to us. All right. I'll head up there. Keep it locked for now, please. Thank you.
Very well.
Currently, I don't have any duties on the bridge.
Jason, come up here. Jason, come with me. All right, I'm gonna take Jason up to level 3 to inspect the shuttles.
Jason's very miffed that he's not piloting the ship.
You weren't there.
And you can pilot the ship, and it's literally just pointing it towards Beckenstein and pressing the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's just like for years that was his only thing that he did.
V has replaced you.
He feels very personally
You just hear in
attacked.
your head, I'm coming for your job.
There's something.
And this
V
is
stands for vengeance.
Nothing.
and just getting really pissed off about it. He's just gonna roll up and he's gonna be like, "Hey, so I understand that you're a pilot. I told V to start the ship going in the right direction, but I told her to defer to you if you decided to take over. If that's something that you want to do."
That is true. That's what I was told as V just pops up. Would you like to take over?
I'm going to investigate this ship. You can continue piloting for now, but I reserve my right to defer my judgment for later.
Very well.
Plus,
J-
shouldn't you want to sleep for like 8 hours or something?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
JPM, is communications fully restored on this ship?
As far as I can tell.
Any quantum entanglement communicators available? Or are we basically putting it into the net?
Let me check. Do I find any quantum entanglement communicators?
They're
All are.
Yeah.
All right.
You get a message. Found him on my way.
For you guys who don't know, that allows for a direct connection extremely fast. Otherwise,
Instantaneous.
yeah, essentially, not everybody has that. Not even all the military has that ability, so it is a extremely expensive
Yeah.
ability to have that synthetic insights is paid
Alright.
for.
What's
Let me
it
go
called?
ahead and put that in your.
Quantum entanglement.
Let me go ahead and put that in your army tool.
Dresden, go ahead and report back to SI. Let them know what our status is.
Dresden sitting at the communications chair. Roger that.
Jason, would you like
Starts
one?
sending a signal immediately.
Oh, what is this? The
Quantum
quantum-
entanglement.
He's gonna kind of like, he's gonna know it's expensive because he's like, I do.
Let me see.
Is that a mod?
No, it works only on the ship, essentially. Yeah.
Oh.
As long as you're on ship. Technically, usually there's a space on the ship that it would work. But we'll say that they have made technology that's in the years after the Reaper War that they have portable like headgear, essentially, that allows you
That
to
use the cloud-based.
that allows you to relay off the quantum entanglement.
Quantum entanglement Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, ready to clear the third deck, and you just see Tess pop out the thermal clip of her shotgun.
And Jason's gonna go, ready when you are, and he'll tap on his little like Omni tool, and then he'll just kind of go.
Yeah, you see the active camouflage activate. All right, we're going up to the third level.
Do you want to
Down.
have some
Down.
drinks while
Down
we-
the third level.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Sure.
Take the elevator down.
Yes.
We should find some alcohol.
Ah.
Do some shots.
Hey.
You guys make it to the third level. You hear banging on doors.
Is there
port
sound,
side.
the sound of voices or just banging?
Yeah, it's distant. It's muffled. It's real good acoustics that's been,
Okay.
so soundproofing.
All right, so there's
You
two
would love
shuttles.
it for a way.
There's two shuttles.
There is,
Perfect.
yeah, 2 shuttles, 6 organic life forms.
All right, we'll go up to the first shuttle.
2 different shuttle doors.
Okay, we'll go to the one to our right.
Okay, you go
First.
to port 2.
Jason's gonna kind of be like, he'll be behind, like kind of pointing like his Geth rifle at
Mhm.
like at the door opening and just kind of waiting to
And-
see if they need.
And Tess is going to be on the opposite side, like
Yeah.
this is what it's going to look like. Tess here, and then
Okay.
possibly.
And you guys,
He's kind of he's a little bit
Yeah, you're behind a little
yeah,
bit.
a little
I
bit
got
back because I got the.
and you guys would know that there's 8 port shuttle doors.
Mhm.
Evens are on, sorry, not port, but there's docks, right? There's 8 there's evens on the port side, and then odds on the right. On the
So this will be
starboard side.
2 then.
Yeah, this would be 2, and the next
Next will be 4. Next will be 6.
Yeah, but the 2 shuttles are on 2 and 6.
Oh, okay, so they're both on the same side.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, odds are on the starboard side. You guys docked in 7. That's where your guys' shuttle
Okay,
is.
cool.
The HR-34s and
Okay, so we're only up to 2. Like, okay. And I'll use my Omni tool to open up the door with security override.
and you see 2 humans looking at you, both wearing Synthetic Insights corporate uniforms. We've been stuck in here.
Yeah.
We heard the ship reel to the side.
Let me
What?
just tell you this
Gunfire.
right now. You were safer in there than in here.
What was going on?
Classified information, I'm afraid. Please identify yourself.
Baskar Thing.
What's your rank or position?
I'm just a clerical staff. I mainly run logistics.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and stand outside. Go ahead and sit in the elevator. We'll send the rest to you.
The
Next
second
in line.
second human, she goes, "Hi, Amanda, Tristan.
Okay. Rank or position?
I'm just a secretary. I do reception.
Okay. You're lucky you got out.
Yeah, I was right next. There, you
You don't see me.
Oh, you're not there. Okay.
I'm still active camoing.
Good, no,
Making
okay. There was
sure.
a individual in the hangar bay lobby. He helped save us from these Fenris mechs.
What do you look like?
Thinner, good build. Nice,
Glasses?
yeah, nice cake. Blonde, right? Blonde.
No, he was black hair.
Black hair. Black hair.
Okay.
Sorry, my picture of
Think
you is
literally
is,
like when you think about like the sex appeal of Jason, think of like Henry Cavill.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not as built, but like
Yeah.
that kind of like
Great.
facial.
Great pecs. Nice
Rhymes up
jawline.
good.
Go ahead and wait with him on the elevator.
I feel like I'm objectifying right now.
You are. You are. Go ahead. Next in line.
Those just 2 in that room. The
Oh, there was
other,
2. I thought
other 4 are in
Okay.
in shuttle 6.
All right.
Are you gonna clear the shuttle?
Am I good? Like I'm looking inside the shuttle. Yeah.
Yeah, do a perception check. Check it out.
It's a 9.
9. Look through it. Shuttle looks like they barely messed around with it. Looks like they just used it to get the fuck out of there.
Makes
You know?
sense. It's a freaking clerk and a secretary.
Yeah. It says HR
Does it
30.
smell like they had sex?
No. You know, with that roll, you can't tell.
Dude, you have
You should have
a
brought
9
the
is
elf board.
more than enough to smell if someone had sex or not.
But it says HR 37 on the side of the shuttle. So,
Okay.
They were huffing and puffing quite a bit.
That shit is potent. Alright. Going to docking bay 6.
yeah, so you go past
Jason
4,
puts up in position again, still active
go to
camo.
6.
3. 2. Opens the door with security override.
You see 2 Krogans, and then 2 Elena's wrist control.
Mhm.
That's what the Krogans are wearing, this Elena's wrist control. And then the other 2 are Asari,
Mm-hmm.
and they both have lab coats.
Okay. What do they do?
As you kind of look at the Krogan, it kind of looks at you,
Surprised that door held you.
looks at your badge. I didn't mind staying.
Well, let's just say we could have used the Krogan out here. State your name and rank or position, please.
Dothrak.
Position?
Second lieutenant.
Thank you.
And you know, obviously, he's Elena's wrist control
Mhm.
services. So.
Yep. That's fine.
Yeah. Other Krogan looks to you. Vane.
Position. Or rank.
Wait, how do you spell that?
Vein. He looks to you. Looks at your badge.
And you see Tess kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
training from Tuchanka's kicking in.
Yeah.
Gonna stand up real tall. You just see her,
He's just like sizing you over.
you see her muscles like tense.
Yeah. First lieutenant.
All right. Please go ahead and accompany this 2 in the elevator up to level 3 or level 1.
Dothrak, check your thermal clips. Just make sure you're good.
You're gonna hear Jason just go like,
You got a sneaky one.
You can never be too careful.
You're Exosari Commando, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just kind of walks away.
Facing down Tuchanka.
At that point, he kind of like, you know, when you say that to him, he's like, and then walks. You know? The Asari Commando was enough for him. Like, okay. You know.
All right.
And then the 2 Asari, both wearing lab coats.
Name and position.
Hi, I'm Pira,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is my sister, Lena.
Mm-hmm.
Pira, I am just, I was working on the code manufacturing of the mechs, underneath the chief engineer at Osiris Station.
Okay. Who is your chief engineer?
Batella.
Okay. She'll be happy to see you though.
And then Lena goes, I'm just her associate. Work with her as well.
Okay. I'm gonna make an insight check just to see if I can get anything from these 2.
Sorry, Kira's associate? She's just some rando associate.
That is a dirty 20.
a lab tech. Just
That is a filthy 20.
Something seems off.
They really want to kill me, guys.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true.
So you see Tess and she kind of like she kind of like glares a little bit, like closes her eyes, back up a bit, and then she looks around the shuttle.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Jason's gonna move up to
5.
like closer to the door, so he's like got a clear visual in the shuttle.
Something smells really weird about that shuttle.
Smells bad.
It smells like that sex.
You do a quick glance, but it smells weird. Familiar.
They said that Val was there.
Yeah.
Val, come in. Chief engineer. What was your full name?
Well, that's Basileth.
You think of Battle Left. Bat.
That's
Yeah,
That's
Battle
Val.
Left is the Quarian, and Valzox is the Elcor.
Okay, let me write it down.
Yeah.
Bat.
Do you allow people to call you Batsy or no?
People don't usually.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well, what would people usually call? Would they say Battle Left, or would they say?
Probably Basileth.
Okay. I was just curious. Yeah.
Val calls
Chief
me
engineer-
Basileth. People know Val.
What's the last name?
Her last name is Vas Valzance.
Yeah.
Because her ship is Valzance.
What do you usually just go by? Okay, because I'm thinking like a surname, like someone would say like Commander
Her
Shepard.
name is Batal apostrophe Left, which is kind of one word for Basil.
Sure.
And then
That's
Quarians
how
use their ships as their last names.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Chief Engineer Basileth, please come in.
That is a very formal way to call someone on the comm system. Okay.
We have 2 Asari here who say that you're associates. Can you confirm and like the names and what were the names?
Are you saying this right next to them? Just curious.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm like outside, like I have my weapon.
Okay.
And like they're still in the
I'm definitely talking.
and they're in the shuttle.
Come listen to this.
You're
It's really funny.
You're
and
right.
we're really drunk.
If,
Alright.
names Pira and Lena.
Yeah, we've heard of them.
Oh, yeah, no, I've totally heard of them.
They're your subordinates.
They work for me.
Yeah, they work for you.
Yeah, no, they absolutely work for me.
Yeah.
Were they good workers? Kind of
You-
shit at their job?
You like One of them was pretty good. Pyrrha. Pyrrha's very good.
Pierre's pretty good at the job, Lena can just mediocre, I suppose.
You're looking me to watch this.
No.
And,
Did you
Oh, I
make
didn't
me
even
say
think about
that?
And Dresden's a captain?
Dresden
Mhm.
is no, he's not like it. He is a. Gosh, I don't know what the corporate name for him would be, but he would be like a president, like or probably a VP of logistics or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a VP Dresden, I guess.
You could just call him Dresden. He doesn't really.
One
Yeah,
of those
Dresden, come in,
doesn't
please.
say anything.
yeah, this is Dresden. So
Was he
I've got a
drinking
couple
with
of
us too?
Krogan in one of the docked shuttles. Names Dothrak and Vane. Are you familiar with either one of these individuals?
yeah, two human security that we brought on.
I'm gonna walk away a little bit. I'm just be like, stay in the shuttle for just a minute, ladies. I'm just gonna close it.
Something wrong?
Just some discrepancies that I'm getting. Just standard security
I
procedure.
have the badge of that.
I see that. Just stick with me. She's gonna walk away. She's gonna be like
Kind of.
still kind of looking over.
Jason's gonna kind
Dresden.
of move back a little bit and like he kind of move forward just to kind of protect the.
But yeah, just she's gonna just walk just out of earshot of like everyone else except for Jason. Like Jason, I've got a very suspicious situation down here. Very strange smell coming from one of the shuttles, and I don't know, something about the Tuasari here just felt a bit off.
Can you describe the smell for me?
Can I describe the smell?
Bad.
Rotting.
It's like, you know when you don't clean your refrigerator for like 2 months?
Nasty broccoli.
Yeah, like it just smells something's gone bad.
You check the ship?
I did, but it's hard to get a good sweep of it when there's still people inside the ship, and I don't want to disembark for security.
Run a
threat.
carbon outlook on it.
Vipa,
Yes, how may I help you?
heard a carbon scan on the shuttle in Bay 6. You can ignore the Asari.
Oh, that makes a lot better. There are four strong signals.
Analysis?
Decay.
Where are they located?
Subfloor panels 1, 2, and 2 lockers. Lockers 3, 4.
Okay.
Seem to be
Dresden, I think we're
armed.
gonna need backup down here.
What did the analysis say?
Got 4 something stuck in the lockers and floorboards of the shuttle. I don't know if they killed them or something else happened,
So
but
you have two. You have two
to Asari.
individuals. Two Asari.
To Asari inside. There were 2 Krogan in there as well.
Hold on. He's gonna patch in. He'll patch in Betsy.
Hey,
So you can hear. This is a 3-way conversation now, right? And if you're,
and you
if
can
you're
hear
being-
too.
Bethilda,
Wait,
when you hired Pyrrha and Lena on your staff, what species were they?
Oh, let me think on that. I know I saw them like the other day.
Turian and human.
Yeah, no, that was
Sorry,
it.
Turian.
They-
Wow, they're sisters.
They are Turian. Yes.
You said you were sorry.
and Vane and
Dothrak?
Dothrak were
Human.
alright. So we have 2 Krogan and 2 Asari posing as employees.
Oh, that's not good.
So-
Did you say that he loved Morgan? Yeah, he did. Oh, she made a mistake. Oh, we better go.
the Krogan are right there. I'm looking right at them. Yeah, we're gonna need some backup down here.
All right.
All right, everybody off the elevator.
You see the first two people you encountered,
Mhm.
like us two.
Yep, everybody off.
Right. Kind of walk off.
Humans, left side. Krogan, right.
Looks to you. Looks to your gun. Looks to you.
Now.
Intimidation check.
Ivy, what's the fastest way to 3?
Oh, I bet it's the elevator.
Elevator.
Does
I get on the elevator.
does Tess get any kind of advantages knowing that there's maybe one, maybe more invisible, or not invisible, but like stealth?
I wouldn't say that would cause an advantage in the intimidation check.
Well, I got a 24. So.
Yeah.
The only way I could have gotten better is if I rolled a natural 20.
Looks to you. Vane goes right to the side. They walk to the right. Dresden gets on the elevator with you two.
Down we go.
All three arrive.
Mm-hmm. Humans, go ahead up. Go to level 3 and wait there.
We're on 3.
Yeah.
Is 1, 2, is it
Yeah,
down?
1,
Okay,
2,
I'm
3.
sorry.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
to level 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait for us there.
V, can you meet the humans, please?
Yes, absolutely. And V kind of like pops up in the elevator on the little console that pops up in the
Bring them to
elevator.
the barracks.
Follow
Very
the
well.
AI, please.
Very well. And they go, thank you. Take the elevator up.
Mhm.
Still heavily breathing, you know, but
Once you zip out the problem too.
I guess should Jason go and investigate the lockers or the panels?
you're welcome to if that's what you'd like to do.
I think I'll sneak onto the ship and just kind of like,
Make an investigation check.
yeah, I'll see if I can find anything. My investigation's not amazing.
I'm here.
It's better than mine.
Here's a thermal scanner that'll help you detect carbon life.
Well, Jason is still actively like, he's still got like, he hasn't taken off his active
Camo.
It's mostly he just doesn't want to be detected that there's like him, but he did signal to them that he was around.
Yeah.
Just to kind of
Also,
scare him a little bit.
if you muttered anything, Izzy heard it.
Oh, he just kind of moved onto the ship.
Because you're connected to the... Anyway, if...
He's right now he's kind of acting as like in his strong suit where he's kind of like, okay, I'm the operative, I'm doing operative things, I'm kind of operating quietly, I'm doing, this
I'm
and that.
trying to give you help.
I know, but I'm just telling you. I know you're trying to help me, but he like unless you're able to like find him and then be like, oh yeah, hey, let me help you real quick. He probably hasn't mentioned.
You wouldn't know that he is going to look at the.
Yeah.
He is hiding, to be fair.
I'm only telling. I know you're trying to help me, and I get it, but I'm just telling you from the RP standpoint.
You both are doing correct things. If that makes
He's
sense.
he's a very solo act, and he won't let like people know that.
That's
Just the guy right here. Investigoogle.
He's just trying to get your pants.
Investigoogle.
I am definitely trying to get in your face.
Natural 20.
Ha!
So
damn.
I'm actually reversing the rules for this roll. So in this case, yeah.
You critically failed.
I thought you were joking, but then you kept talking with a really straight face, and I was like, why?
So the shuttle ejects and explodes.
TPK, I win. See you guys.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us for.
That's effect number 3.
You thought this was a campaign. So, you want to check the lockers. You want to check the subfloors first.
I'll check I'll check the lockers first because they're easier, and then I'll check the
for sure.
floors.
Yeah. So you go over to you look at the lockers and you're like, okay, 1 and 2 are like these small little like oxygen mask lockers, and then you see 3 and 4, and those
Easy,
ones.
without knowing anything about where you are, is going to send to your HUD the information from the carbon scan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess you would send
you
everybody
did
too,
hear
right?
me say that, so like,
Yeah.
you know that the information is
Yeah.
available.
Do you
And
see?
Izzy will just translate that to maps.
So you see 1, 2, you're like, okay, those are really small, and then you see 3, 4 where the carbon signal's coming from, and these are pretty big weapon, like armor. Like if you were to like put on a suit for outside kind of thing, that's where those lockers are. Open those lockers, and 2 humans. Oh no.
2 humans.
1 male, 1 female.
Badges?
No badges.
I know. I think I know where the badges are.
And then you check the subfloors. 1 and 2, which is the back left, well, technically starboard back quadrant of it. And you pull the subflooring up of that, right? And you see
He is doing this as quietly as he can, so
Yeah.
he doesn't want.
he just the natural 20, absolutely.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to let them know that he's checking.
Yeah.
He's trying to do this as like he's just checking, and I don't know. I don't actually know in Mass Effect if there's like are there cameras or something? Can he like?
Yeah,
Can he
absolutely.
use Omni-Tool to like snap photos and then send it to their?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, your Omni tool is a fabricator.
It's essentially a super duper smartphone
Yeah.
that like actually make the things
Yeah,
you need.
3D printer plus like it does everything for you.
So he's capturing like the 3D
Probably
data
one
of it.
Favorite technology things ever like in a game. Yes, you're catching all the data, recording it. You by the way, it catches all your conversations too, so you can like, hey, we had this conversation. Proof, fucking asshole. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, he's capturing all the data on it because he wants, and he's gonna send like he's gonna essentially like as he's getting the information, just kind of sending it to.
Because he's
the
just
team.
passing through this routinely, sees the images, keeps a straight face, but he's like,
2 Turian females on the pulled out of the subfloor.
Okay.
And they're pretty far gone. Like they've been decomposing
Yeah,
for a
they
while.
no, not for a while. Like in the last day, like this day.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull Dresden.
Jason's gonna actually before you do that.
Okay.
Jason is gonna deactivate the vehicle, like
The shuttle.
the shuttle. He's gonna basically like he's gonna pull like the wires on it or like do whatever it is to like make it so it's locked.
Engineering or electronics check.
Just work it out.
Well, So vehicle handling wouldn't apply.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Yes. I'm like, I feel like it's like
You are handling a vehicle right now.
It's gonna be a 19.
19. Go from underneath where essentially the panel that's underneath what would be the main monitor screen for it. Pull that out, go through, clip it, monitor shuts down.
Yeah, I feel like, and I mean, this is kind of like just about the vehicle handling thing. I feel like as being like an onboard like AI and stuff, vehicle handling would apply for him for anything that has to rely on the vehicle navigation thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would understand that fundamentally.
Yeah.
If it was some other kind of system, it's like, oh, okay, that would be like,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
There was only one outcome to have when you have all your dice there.
By the way, inspiration. All 4 of you guys for so far what's going on, so you guys all get inspiration if you don't have it right now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Just, you know.
So I'm gonna.
And we're treating it like luck from now on. So, you know, it's treat it like luck.
I'm pulling Dresden off to outside of distance. I'm looking at both of them. Like, all right,
Okay.
all 4 of these people are not who they say they are. Those
Yeah,
2,
I hired the 2 aliens control. That's not them.
the Asari are also monsters because they're supposed to be Turian. Apparently, that's just not the case. So, have you dealt with Asari commandos before?
Yes.
So I'm gonna let you.
You see a hesitance from him by it, like
I know. I need you to basically just keep watching them. I'm gonna approach the Krogan. The Krogan are a bit easier to get answers out of, maybe. And if they have been, I find it very unlikely that there are 2 separate groups infiltrating on one shuttle.
Mhm.
So let's see if I can't get something out of the Krogan, because we'll separate them. And then you take care of that.
I don't see any tattoos on the Krogan. Anything that would show blood
Do I?
back. Do a history check and see if there's like yeah. And the reason why I say history is just because like thinking of whether the symbols mean anything to you, because a lot of Krogans have tattoos.
I mean, I mean, but I would see the tattoos anyway.
Yeah, you see the tattoos. It's do you understand what those tattoos are?
I don't. I got 5.
Yeah. You look at it and, like, honestly, like, blood pack are pretty much, it's usually red. Like, it's fucking red tattoos. These ones aren't red tattoos, but, they're not, like, they're not out of the ordinary. You've definitely seen tattoos like this, though.
Yeah. I don't, not that I recognize, but I'm not super familiar with the gang tattoos. Would I have advantage for blood pack?
Actually, you
because
would.
I'm
Since, as the latest risk control, I would allow advantage for that.
Not that this is probably gonna help very much, but yeah, 6. Yeah, 5 and a. Oh wait, this is 9. Yeah, not that it matters.
But you did just get inspiration.
They're definitely
Not really.
they're definitely tattoos that have some type of significance. Nice shot. Nice save.
Okay, you're gonna make it.
You good?
You're having a lot of trouble over there in the last 5 minutes.
I don't have a pen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and close this. It's fine. I don't need to. I have notes
yeah.
up here.
Okay.
Can say.
All right. Worst case scenario, they're trying to infiltrate in Beckenstein.
Mhm.
Best case scenario, they were in Osiris Station when they should have been, and they're just trying to get the fuck off.
Yeah, well, if that were the case, why would they kill anybody? Trying to escape a station, is that worth murder?
It is if they got something from Osiris Station.
I suppose.
Yeah, what are we talking about over here?
Imposters. 4 of them.
Why they're here.
How to deal with it?
I'm a pretty good talker.
Alright. We can either confront them straight up, or do we try to go around it?
I'm going to confront the Krogan, but if the Asari are part of it, they'll probably act before the Krogan. The Krogan seem to, if not, they're not afraid of me, but I seem to have their respect at the moment. They might respond better.
Jason,
You want me to smoosh?
You smoosh the Asari.
can you
Yeah,
make
yeah.
your way behind the commandos, please? Not commandos, sorry.
He'll kind of like send like a message that like so he doesn't have to speak.
Yeah.
He'll just kind of like
Alright.
And I'll send a message so that he doesn't have anything in his comms that might be heard. Just like, I'm going to be talking to him. I'll be right there.
Vipa, how's everything going with the humans? Perfectly fine.
So after that, I don't want to give these 4 too much time to like run a plan through their head. So I'm gonna go over to one of the Krogans, whoever's closest to me. Be like, all right. So here's the deal. I need you to tell me who you really are before I rip off your head plate with your mind and slit both of your throats with it.
Intimidation check.
I have to do it again?
Yeah,
God damn it.
I know.
They're not already scared of me?
It's not as almost to play a game.
I'll say intimidation since you intimidated the first time. Advantage since you. Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah. 23.
Oh, crisp. Straight up apples. All right. Just in case.
And like I don't even have my gun trained on them.
Yeah.
I'm just like this, like I just need you to do that before I do the thing that kills both.
Dothrak looks over to Vane. We should just tell him, boss.
You should.
Vane. Sorry, Commando, huh?
Does it look like I'm joking?
There's a couple of us that are like that too.
So I noticed. They don't look very Turing to me.
So you notice.
Yeah, it's the head fringe. It's not quite right.
Okay.
So, why don't you tell me who you are, what you're doing? That way we don't have to do this whole thing. I already killed a bunch of Arachni. I don't want to kill you too, but I will shoot you out the airlock and then blow you up with a torpedo if I have to.
We're both.
he's gonna message like and Jason's gonna like message over and he's gonna be like and sloppy wet work too.
Me and my compatriot here, we were hired.
Mm-hmm.
We're blood pack.
Okay.
He kind of just pulls down, and where the black tattoo becomes this giant red, you know, cog.
Mhm.
We were assigned to escort the commandos into Osiris,
Okay.
and from Osiris into Bekenstein.
Okay.
That's it. That's the job.
I'm assuming you didn't meet your employer face to face for this.
Came from our boss.
What I thought. Okay. Well,
Our job's just to get in there and take care of everything along the way.
all right. Okay. Well, I'm sure, as you noticed,
Like humans.
well, we'll deal with that when we have a chance to. But for right now, what I need from you is to not make my job harder. And I don't want to have to do this, but I will. You need to make sure that if we attack your commandos, who most likely are not going to be as cooperative as you are, it's going to get bloody.
Can we
Yep.
take the shuttle?
You're just going to leave?
That's it. He doesn't have FTL. We'll find a way.
Go.
Jason will hear that, and how did he disable it? I guess.
From the monitor, he pulled out the wiring. You just have to reattach the wiring.
Hey,
Rip shit.
take the other shuttle.
Shuttle
You
2.
too.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
It's like, oh, that one does have faster than
The commandos, they're feisty.
Oh, trust me.
I saw them rip through a lot of those husks.
Well, if you look out your window in about 3 minutes, I'm sure you'll see bits of them flying out of the airlock.
Chaka, huh?
20 years.
Make their way out. Looks to the Asari. And then just walks.
I'm in the middle of schmoozing. If they could not infuriate the people, I am in the
Krogan.
middle.
That's just how it is.
I'm on mission schmooze.
All right. So I'm going to walk over to where
schmoozing.
I'm
the
schmoozing.
How's the schmoozing going?
engineers are being schmoozed by Izzy. She's like, well,
I can't believe we're not playing through the schmooze.
Yeah.
no, go ahead. Please. No, absolutely do it.
Can't believe.
Yeah, no, do the thing.
Here I have this character that's based on deception.
I want to see your deception.
I want to see it too.
I have expertise in deception.
You've already sold me.
So, Tess goes over that way. Izzy takes a second, straightens his coat. It's been a long day. It's been a long goddamn day. And he's just gonna come up and he's gonna be like, very, hey, they had me pull aside too. Sorry about all this. Apparently there's like extra super tight security because something to do with Osiris, I guess. It's some bullshit.
They kind of just look at you. When the moment, like, they squint the moment you said they had me pull aside too. Make a deception check with that.
Yeah. I will.
I'm so fucking good at this, bro. I'm just so fucking good at this, dude. This is fucking 27.
Holy shit.
She looks to you.
You're their best friend now.
She squints. So what are you doing here? Like, what's your thing?
What's my thing?
Like, why'd you come to this ship? Why didn't you just go to Bekenstein?
Bro, I'm trying to get to Beckens.
That's all we're trying to do.
Yeah,
This fucking space station blew the hell up, and they're acting like I'm some kind of evil guy for trying to not get blown up.
It was weird. They originally said like the Krogan could go ahead, and then all of a sudden like we had to stay behind.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's fine. We're gonna get through this.
Which one pulled you aside?
The fucking, the VP who's acting like he's not military.
The drill?
Yeah.
He looks familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. Where I work in the company is not anymore.
Near them?
Yeah. I didn't meet him until today, and now that, you were also learning from your life, but now we're suspicious.
Regret nothing. Do not regret letting this happen.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I hope they get their shit together soon, though, because I asked the AI to make us dinner before they fucking removed my access.
AI.
Brought me back down here. Yeah, or whatever it's called. There's a ship thing.
When did you meet the ship thing? They had you put aside.
They were like, oh yeah, you're good to go. Wait, never mind. Just like with the Krogan.
Oh, so you went to the elevator too?
Yeah.
That's resold.
Yeah.
Did you see that the humans got to go?
Yeah. I'm human. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making
It
dinner
just
up
proves
there.
they're not racist. What the fuck?
They're making dinner up there, and I don't get to eat.
Did you hear anything about the AI? Like, what's
It's really annoying.
what's it do?
It repeats itself. And I make a mental note to apologize to V profusely.
Do you know anything else about it?
No.
What were you doing on Cyrus?
I worked there.
Well, so did we, but like, what'd you do?
I'm a dev. They change my title once a week.
Anything fun?
AI.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It was all hush hush, shush, 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 but make sure that you know how to build it. Like, how am I supposed to build it if I don't know what it is?
You ever hear of rain?
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, never heard of it. No.
Is it cool?
Haven't got to see anything about it yet. I want to check it out. That's why I joined Synthetic.
How'd you hear about it?
It's just all the talk nowadays.
Interesting. You know what it's supposed to do? What's it got everybody talking about?
Just some real advanced AI bullshit.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be something about it that's making everybody talk.
Persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
I was waiting for it.
I would like to point out that Vazat and I have moved closer to the conversation.
23.
Pretty good idea.
We're not participating, just listening.
Wow. A full half beat off.
That's how you know I wasn't
That was a whole
participating in the
beat.
conversation.
It's not legal.
I'm kind of not legal, and it didn't quite meet the requirements for safety for human consumption, or like.
Like it uses Reaper technology.
Oh yeah, that's not legal.
Hence rain.
Oh yeah. What's the answer?
Haven't figured it out yet. That's what I want to know.
Neural network? That's juicy.
That's why I joined. I want to be a part of it.
Shit. Maybe they'll tell us more about it.
Do you know anybody that does it?
I don't know anything about it. This is the first I've heard.
This AIA on the ship, did it seem to know anything?
No, it knows how to cook. It knows how to tell you no.
Did it seem pretty advanced?
Not advanced to get a joke.
Could be Reaper.
I don't know. I haven't been here long enough to check.
Never heard about them hearing jokes before.
Oh, their naming convention.
No.
Did you ever hear about that onboard AI intelligence that was removed from synthetic? They installed it in some kind of body. Did you hear about that?
Haven't?
Witchy?
Hmm?
Witchy?
What is
Would you have heard of your particular?
I don't know. It's pretty, like you said before, it's pretty hush-hush.
It is pretty hush-hush.
Like,
It's not illegal, it's just hush-hush.
I don't know if you noticed, but any interaction that insinuates that Jason
He
is...
immediately shuts down.
Oh, he hates it.
Yeah,
He hates it.
yeah.
It's like the fastest way to get on his bad side.
I'd say no, not officially.
I'm sure I've gotten suspicious the way Jason shuts off every time anybody brings it up.
but nothing official. Nothing official. Generally.
Right. So I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna be like, no, not really. And it's not a lie.
Synthetic does some pretty cool AI.
Shit. Clearly, I haven't been talking to the right.
Anything you find on this ship so far?
No, other than that security here is a bunch of dicks. Also not a lie.
What was the whole holdup with the... There was a lot of gunfire earlier. Did you hear anything about that?
I guess there were some more of those, husks.
Husks?
rolling
Oh,
around.
there were husks on here.
That's what I hear. They open the door and they say, oh, you were safer in the shuttle.
Another deception check.
That's not a lie.
You know directly they weren't husks, though.
Dirty 20.
She looks at you.
Rude. I rolled a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Really good roll.
Hateful.
Sorry, you're pretty good at wisdom checks.
What?
No. Just didn't sound like husks, that's all.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a developer. I don't know the fucking difference.
That's fair. At this point, the Krogans do the salute.
Mhm.
What was that?
And I'm going right behind them. I turn to the SRA. All right, girls. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Pyrrha.
No. Try
Yeah.
again.
Pyrrha.
Try again.
Intimidation check.
I'd say I'm helping, but I'm still schmoozing.
You're gonna actually. You probably should do a deception check and be like, "Oh shit!"
I used my luck to get a natural 20. I used my inspiration.
Inspiration to get an extra 20.
Because I got like a 9. I was like, that's not going to be enough, is it?
Definitely not.
She looks to you. Why'd you let the Krogan go?
They're just friends.
Yeah, but we pay them good money.
Yeah, and apparently not good enough.
Wait, you can just buy grunts here?
Wait a minute.
Maybe next time, do better scouting or recruiting. Don't, like, blood crack, really? Come on.
You're cheap.
And there you go. And there they go. Off the shuttle. Now, unless you want to follow them out the airlock sans shuttle, tell me who you are. Tell me what you're doing here.
Just trying to get to Beckenstein. Came from Osiris.
All right. Strike 2 now.
They might have come from Osiris.
I didn't ask you.
You say, what am I doing here? I'm just trying to get to Beckenstein.
What? Okay.
But why?
Patience is just draining out of my body. 20 years on Tachanka has not filled me with a lot of patience. So why don't you tell me what it is you actually were doing on Osiris Station, why you killed the Tuturians, and why you're lying to me to my face before I remove yours with my gun.
I didn't kill the Turians. That was the Krogan. I just laughed.
What?
They're
Those girls were really, really fantastic. I can't believe you just laughed when they died. That's
How
so
many-
They
upsetting.
would not shut up.
Jason, how many strikes are
Oh,
in
he's still-
baseball?
He's still in
Okay. Dresden, how many strikes are in baseball?
I only play cricket.
How many
It's
strikes are in
3.
cricket?
There are 3. Why don't you ask me questions?
Because you were their friend. I didn't want to blow your cover.
It's blown.
Yeah,
These guys are psychos.
fair enough. Man, it comes after 2. But like you're
I mean,
pushing your luck now.
20 comes after 2. I
Yeah,
don't
true.
see-
That's a good point,
That's true.
actually.
Yeah. So last chance.
She's not that patient.
What were you doing on Osiris Station? And who the fuck are you?
Looking for information on AI
Keep going.
projects.
Keep going.
Looking into Project Rain.
Okay.
Information for who?
Who sent you?
I just get a contract. I don't know who they are.
Roll an insight check.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Your HUD overcomes with a biometric scan that measures their heart rate and breathing.
21.
They're not lying. They actually don't know who they are.
They don't know who their contractor was.
There's a female,
Description?
black hair.
Human?
Yeah.
Okay. Black-haired human female.
Pretty hot.
Nice.
Doesn't hurt. Now, I know how these contracts work. If I let you go without anything, probably got, a couple days head start before someone starts to hunt you down and flay all your head tails from your head, yeah?
We don't know who she is. She doesn't have a name. She just goes.
I'm just letting you know, like, the stakes to the situation that you're in right now. If we let you go, if I let you, through the kindness of my heart, I let you leave the station with your heads attached to your bodies. Then, you have a couple days head start, correct? I can't imagine this ends well for you, is my point.
It doesn't.
So here,
Cerberus isn't exactly forthcoming.
see, and now I have more information.
What was that name?
Cerberus.
Oh, Cerberus.
Okay.
That's not the female name. That's just the.
Name of the organization.
So you do know who hired you.
I don't know who they are. No one knows who she is.
So the company is Cerberus. Okay. So you don't want to leave without anything, correct?
Some information would be better than none. Is there anything you can give me? Any AI project you can give me?
Is there something I can give her that would like make it not?
There's one that you found here.
Oh, the Vipa one.
Not Vipa.
Oh, what's the other one?
Project
Strider.
Strider.
Project Strider for the arachnid.
That one is restricted.
Hmm.
Do I know of an unrestricted AI project?
There's no such thing.
What do you mean? Sorry.
I mean, instead of giving them like super highly restricted information.
Vipa.
I mean, this the nice lady on the ship Vipa.
What do you know about her?
That she's very nice and helpful and a wonderful personality to talk to.
Izzy's going to take this opportunity to be like, hey, Beepa, I don't know if you heard our conversation, but I want you to know I was lying to get information, and I'm really sorry.
She's probably not enough. She seems like a perfectly normal AI.
And just so
Which
And,
is
like,
flashy.
out of character table talk, what I'm essentially doing here is I'm trying to give them some information so that, like, we could kill them. Like, sure, it would be, someone might die, and there might be bloody, it might be, like, crazy. But, like, if they don't go in with back with anything, they're probably just going to send another team. So if we give them something that they don't necessarily need, they might delay whatever else is happening. That's Tess's thought process here. Like, okay, I can give you something, not what you're asking for. That's not on the table. There's a couple other things we can talk about.
Listen.
We can tell you a little bit about the ship's AI. It's an AI. It's cat's out of the bag. Or we can tell you a little bit more about what we actually fought here.
Us.
You have to choose one or the other. So do you want to know what we actually fought here? Or do you want to know more about the virtual assistant, or the AI assistant?
Would you fight?
She's gonna look at Dresden to like see if it's for like a little bit of confirmation.
Dresden says, "Moment, please.
Mhm.
Can I see the 4 of you? 5 of you?"
Mhm.
Pulls you guys aside.
Jason's gonna kind of keep his gun like trained right on them.
And I'm gonna be like, if we don't give them any, Cerberus is just gonna send another hit squad, and it's gonna be a whole other bloodline.
What's Cerberus doing here?
We're not gonna see that.
Gives them
Before we-
fake information.
We're just, if we give them something that isn't what they want, it might distract them long enough to give us a bit more time to prepare again.
They asked me about rain, and they asked me about
Wait, what?
rain, which I don't know what that is. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I don't know what that is. But they were looking for information on that.
Rain's a lie. It doesn't exist.
Well, they were asking about it, and they were asking about the one where they incorporated an AI into a person.
Huh.
They're looking for some heavy shit.
They know a lot of information. This is not good.
And that's another reason why I don't feel it's too crazy to give them a little bit more, because clearly they already know
So you're thinking
plenty. I'm thinking give them something so that Cerberus is distracted and gets diverted their attention. Whatever this is, whatever we just did here, we obliterated pretty much everything, and the rest of it is going to be out the airlock and exploded pretty soon afterwards as well. So they can know about it as long as they don't have any actual information.
We could just make something up. A Project Thunderstorm, if you will.
It's possible, but I don't. But sorry, you're pretty clever, so they might see through the deception. I'm not especially good at lying. We could get Izzy to try it, but he's already. We're not really sure if Izzy knows anything anyway. He could make it up.
I don't know anything.
But I think the best solution would be to give Cerberus something that exists. They can look into it, and when they see that it's a dead end because it's on this ship and we blew up all of the information, then they'll have to make a decision. As opposed to what will actually happen if we kill these people, which will be they'll make a decision immediately and probably try and kill us immediately.
Okay. Here's the deal. Giving him that project.
Which one? Strider? Or Rain?
Strider. I don't know anything about Rain. You know anything about Rain?
See, we could just tell them all sorts of things
That's
about
right.
Rain and pretend like it's real.
I can't tell them anything about rain. I already told them I don't know anything about it.
I'm the chief engineer.
Anyway, go ahead, Dresden.
If we tell him about Strider,
Mhm.
it's gonna be bad PR. Very bad PR. If it gets out.
Mhm.
If Cerberus does an ad campaign against this.
They might.
It's possible.
With that being said,
Would they play their hand that early, you think?
I don't know.
They don't have any proof either.
They
They would just say it.
Hearsay.
That would get knocked out pretty
Here's
fast.
the next thing is, can we employ them?
I was thinking about that.
Hmm.
Having two commandos on board, if they were on our side, it would make sense. But
Having someone in service alone makes sense.
so you want to flip them onto our side permanently?
Yes.
Okay,
Now very corporate.
it's very corporate. I don't mind it. They seem reasonable.
Money is not going to be enough. They need security.
I find that very large payouts are an excellent way to flip people
We give
from one
them-
corporation to another.
Temporarily, maybe.
I don't know.
We give them one of our hideout locations
Mm-hmm.
that they can have.
Okay.
In case shit hits the fan for them in Cerberus.
Okay. I like it.
Safety is more important than money at this point.
I think we've established that. True.
A relocation stipend, if you will.
Can any of you guys create an encrypted channel that they can install on their Omnis?
That would be up to either Izzy or
Yeah, we can work together. Put
But
it
so-
down.
And an encrypted, if they agree, put something encrypted on there,
Mhm.
they can feed us.
Alright, I'll go back
I
up.
want to know more about this elusive woman.
Alright. I will go back to them. Like, okay. Here's what we're thinking. You don't go. You stay with us for a minute. It would be extremely valuable for us to have more information about Cerberus, and you guys seem to have a connection. I'm sure you can see where we're going with this.
What do you offer?
Well, right now, the most important thing for you two is safety. You won't want to be anywhere near the word Cerberus. We can offer you one of our safe houses, completely secret, massively encrypted. They wanted to break into it, it'd take them probably 3 times the life of the universe. So we can offer you that. And then if you bring us information, like anything that we can use, cash is not out of the option. So you have safety, and then anything you use, you got some money.
Big persuasion check. With advantage since you have.
That is a 14. Not great. But hopefully it's enticing off on its own.
And you're going to give us information on a project?
I'll look towards Judson. We will give you information on Project
So we
Strider.
use the safe house in case things go bad, as we were saying. So I'm guessing you want us on the inside.
Yeah, that's more or less what I'm saying. And we can give you the encrypted codes to the safe house. But we're going to need reports from you periodically.
How often?
Bi-weekly sounds fair. Okay.
On the deer.
It's Rashi.
Oh, your full name is Tesserachi.
Thank you. But you gotta puts out an arm to do the
Yeah.
forearm shake. And she'll offer it to
The-
the second one.
Other sorry looks hesitant.
It only works if both of you are in this.
Seema.
Alright. Good to have you on board. And I'll actually put my gun away. We've come to an understanding now. Not that that makes me any more less dangerous anyway.
Yeah. So we just go?
Yeah. You can accompany us back up to the bridge.
Who's got the encrypted channel?
We'll get you set up with our techs. The dashing gentleman that you were chatting with is a bit more than he appears.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll help you out.
You're smooth.
Yeah, I'm good at my job.
You'll see the active camo fall as he puts the gun down. They'll see that.
There's, Nadira looks to you. She doesn't jump, but she looks to you. Smart.
Not my first rodeo.
Okay.
Heard a lot of humans say that.
Yeah, it's a thing on Earth. about difficult situations that if you have the knowledge to do it, then it's less frightening.
I believe you collect something bovine and then you.
That's
ride
what
it.
I thought. It just has to do with riding bulls in like a circle.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
She's gonna look into the other side like humans.
Alright.
Nadira and
I'm sure you guys have something.
Nadira and Seema go to Izzy. Ready for the encrypted. And Nadira just looks at Izzy.
Yeah, sure.
Something about your eyes.
Oh, you flatter me.
Anyways. Puts their arm out for the Omni tool to get adjusted.
Sure. And,
Electron.
Give him that 512-bit encryption. Good luck cracking that.
And
asshole.
I'm guessing Batsy's helping.
Absolutely, Betsy is helping. See, look, you kind of have a short. Let me just optimize it really quickly.
what would I do without you?
You need to put
That
the
was
file in the
good
file
luck.
in the file, so now we can.
It's still only a 13, but it was a natural one.
Oh, yeah.
13 plus. Or
No,
that,
13.
Okay, you set up the encryption, and she looks at it and she goes, "Alright, we're good?
Wait,
Just about.
Alright. This shuttle's good to go, right?"
Yeah, let me escort you.
see?
That's weird. Looks at the panel. like where the screen is.
Hey, what the hell? Hold on.
I think it's been fixed. It's weird.
Are you sure?
It's not perfect, but
Let me check it.
it's pretty good. And then looks at, oh god, they smell.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
little bit on you.
The Krogans killed them.
hey, the humans have a saying for this. You made your bed.
Don't
sleep
cry
in it?
over spilled milk. Wait.
No, that's crying over small problems. No, you made your bed and lie.
I think they have another saying of ejecting your problems out of the base.
Is
I
a
like that
very
one.
good idea.
I like that one.
Just make sure that they're going towards the star, so. And I'll just float in space.
Push all your problems away
That's
so
fair.
you no longer have to deal with them. Yes, this is a good saying.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm gonna check on the screen. What the hell is going on here? What am I rolling?
Electronics.
Yep, that's a 25.
Yeah, it's been fixed. You fixed it, right? I think you said it. You put the wire back. It's just fixed. It's just the paneling. The paneling was like you can tell like when
When you rip something off and kind of try to put it back
You know
together.
what I mean? Like it's not seamless, but you look at it and you're like okay, that was
Yeah.
tampered with.
It was
Yeah,
functional, but-
Yeah.
to quote another humanism, yeah, this got rednecked.
What does that have to do with having like
What does
reddish-
red
I'll
neck
explain
Yeah.
over dinner.
Is that when they get sunburned? They
Right,
get sunburned?
that's what happens to
It's a
some
whole
humans.
nother thing. It's like we called one thing and then it describes like a kind. It's complicated.
Is the melanin having peoples with the sun and no?
No,
Alright,
it has to do with scarves.
Good lucky weeks.
Here we go.
You all wear red scarves?
Good luck with
Some of us.
Beckenstein.
All right, and Izzy's gonna like pat her on the shoulder and goodbye.
Easy there. You're playing with fire here, Izzy. These are commandos.
Ah, sorry, my bad. Just
Respectful
just-
distance.
and
They can kill you with their
What
mind.
you doing? Just batting?
I am doing something. I'm gonna text you.
Okay, cool. With that being said, I think this is a good stopping point for us.
Well, I was gonna
Okay.
wait till they fly away. And
Yeah. The
Izzy,
shuttle.
Izzy,
flies off.
you put a tracker on in that encryption, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, are we going to bed now?
Yeah, you guys have 10 hours. By now, probably 9 hours of.
Yeah, I'm beat.
Can I
I call top bunk.
can I steal dressed into the side for a second?
Yes, you
I
can.
don't mind a bottom bunk.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, so you guys all go up to your different places and Dresden's with you.
What in the hell have you got me into?
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
We can have a conversation later. I just kind of wanted to toss that part in.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's okay.
I'm not sure.
It's fine. We'll take care of it.
What exactly?
We'll get there when we get there.
Fine.
And on that note,
Fine.
we'll end there then.
Yeah.
We acquired a ship.
Yes.
Oh,
And, by the way, that was the milestone for level 4.
We also acquired an easier
Yeah.
accent.
But only some.
Also avoided an encounter.
That could have gone different. That was a tough one. The
Two commandos and two blood packs.
two blood packs. That was a rough encounter. So
Yeah.
especially you guys have been beaten down a little bit.
Diarrhea.
Yeah. This was essentially a 4-episode marathon of can you guys push through. I can push you guys a little bit because shields help out a lot, barriers help out a lot. Even though the guns do much more damage than a great sword and stuff like that, it works.
Kidding.
Yeah. So, a little bit of intrigue going on there. We got some stuff being thrown in there, so I appreciated you guys just rolling with that. That was a lot of fun.
Evading encounters.
Espionage. We had some intrigue. We had some fun shenaniganery. So, Kat,
Holy crap, that's me.
who are our sponsors for this episode?
Well, I think you guys should go check out Dice Legion.
Dice Legion.
Whether or not we're sponsored by them,
But we are.
which we are,
Yeah.
you should check them out
Leaving
because
says.
that's fair. But you should check them out because their dice are pretty cool. And supporting them with that code and discount
Lizards.
thing,
Yep.
you get a discount. You get great dice.
10% off.
You get to support us,
Mm.
the amazing people at Dice Legion.
And they're getting new stock.
And they're getting new stock.
Yeah,
or
that's
probably already have
or
new
have new stock based on when this airs.
New stuff.
Time.
New stuff. Who this?
New is always better.
New.
For instance.
New is always better.
New stuff.
But also, check out the podcast, You Want to Do What?
YWDW.
They like to tag that on. It's really just called You Want to Do What?
YWDW.
YWDW.
And make sure you watch their video after this too. We have a little promo for them.
You did?
And by the way, the logo says YWDW on it. Just saying.
It does, but the podcast is still You Want to Do What podcast.
Wait.
You can see our cool logo that is an alligator with a cool sword ampersand, but we're still called
Lizards and Locations. We're not
It's a
called
lizard.
ampersand.
We're not called lizard ampersand.
Yeah.
She's John.
Alligator ampersand.
Yeah. First of all, it's an alligator.
What did I say?
Lizard.
Oh.
Alice ampersand. That's a terrible name.
You mean
Alice Ampersand is
You
a
mean we're based-
fantastic
Alligator
name.
ampersand.
we're based on a lie?
Wow.
We need to change our name right now to Alice ampersand.
Yeah, that's my new drag
Alligator
persona.
Wow. Okay.
Well, where can they find us, Kat?
Oh, you can find the Alice ampersand podcast
Thank you.
at Twitter, Mastodon, Hive, Facebook, Bluesky. I feel like I should be getting on Threads, guys, but I'm also like, why would I get on Threads? Because I'm on so many social media websites, and tell me if I should get on Threads. By coming and talking to me on other social media websites.
Nice.
Anyway.
I feel like we should give out our email somehow, but maybe not on the
Guys.
Maybe go to Twitter. Or...
Guys, considering the fact that our email is on that list of how to contact us,
Very true.
our email is lizardsandlocations@gmail.com.
We just
Email us stuff.
A and D spelled out right.
Keep in mind- I mean, you say it's on this list. That is on the list for our YouTube viewers, but if you're listening to it on a podcast, they don't see this.
It's
list.
lizardsandlocations@gmail.com.
There you go.
All spelled out.
Wow.
Because
Very
we
good.
did not think ahead and make it L and L, which would have been so much simpler.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, we have questions in it.
I have one.
Andrew's taking over for me. I'm so fatigued.
If you could choose one animal to cybernetically create a hybrid killing machine,
Oh, God.
what would it be?
God.
Fictional or non-fictional?
Follow your dreams.
He's just gonna say pen.
You don't say.
What I would choose,
Mhm.
thank you very much, Mary,
Mm-hmm.
is a piplup. It's not a penguin.
It's the penguin Pokemon.
It literally
It's
is
a
a penguin.
penguin.
Also,
A
in
beautiful
Poland,
It is the most gorgeous thing ever.
well, considering that Piplup evolves into Empoleon, which is a steel type, it kind of already is a cyborg murder machine.
Hold on.
Yeah, for
I
real.
specifically want Piplup because
Oh.
he's cuter.
Okay,
Yeah, that's fair.
a choice, I guess.
He is cuter.
Empoleon fucks.
He does fuck. I haven't fucked him,
Piplup
but
is
like
bitchless.
yeah.
What is barrier detonation? Damn.
It didn't
Good.
How do you level up?
You go into like edit.
Guys, answer my super cool
It's
question.
question.
I'm a
answering-
Piplup.
I'm
It took so much
answering-
not to say dragon, by the way.
You know,
I'm
like,
answering the question.
That's why you combine it with a dragon. It's a dragon penguin, a penguin dragon, if you will.
Choose.
The question.
Oh, a dragon.
Do you know what I would choose?
What would you choose?
A dragon.
Your husk.
Whoa.
Well,
I mean, that would work.
Because you're
Yeah.
an animal.
You said a perfect killing machine, right?
Mhm.
Then obviously I'm going to pick God's perfect killing machine.
House cat?
The other one.
Plaid duck.
Unchanged for
Penguins.
millennia. Born perfect.
The alligator.
The alligator.
It's a pretty good one.
Are you
It's-
combining it with an ampersand so that it's Alice Ambers?
Oh wait, are you just making
Yes.
Crocubot?
Are you making Totodile?
Crocubot.
The snapshot from Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm making the most badass
Nile crocodile ever.
saltwater crocodile.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, not
With
an alligator?
it's a crocodilia.
Ever.
So like paraphernalia.
Very
And
good.
it's already God's perfect killing machine, but now it's got
Razor claws.
laser beam
It's
eyes.
got
and
cybernetic
laser
in my
eyes.
eyes.
Razor laser claws.
Nate, what you got?
He said
What
my
you-
husk.
What you got?
I have Saber Tiger. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Like the freaking.
Straight up Power Ranger stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And did you get one?
I mean, I told you to combine the penguin and the dragon. So I
So
feel
I-
like that's really
yeah, and
my
I think
idea.
if I take dragon and penguin and put those words together, I can make it a dragon.
I love that you just made the same joke we made like a minute ago.
I know,
Oh, you know what?
because repetition is what Vipa does best.
You know what dragon and penguin is together? Paragon.
That's much better than dragon.
Wow. Almost true.
That's infinitely better than dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I wish. I don't know why it's PA for penguin.
It's not.
Dragon.
It's PER, which can still be pronounced para.
Well,
Paragon.
fuck me then, I guess. You know, I don't know what to say, guys.
R for
PE, and then you get the dragon.
Or-
It's
no,
RAGON. Paragon.
Paragon.
Pergan.
Paragon.
Yeah. Are you perking right now?
The Pergan.
The percolator.
Anyway.
This man is in physical pain.
Anyway, let us know what you would do in the comments below. Like, subscribe, hit bell, do all the things that YouTube really likes you to do because it really helps us out.
Especially
It
comments,
makes us feel
guys.
super warm and fuzzy inside. I guess kind of like a penguin would because like they have to.
Because I eat
Sure.
them and
Yeah.
then I have calories
What?
that are burning.
Sure.
Why
And
are
now
you
I'm
eating
fuzzy inside.
penguins?
They're delicious,
To torture you. Mostly him.
but could.
Can we roll yet?
Yeah.
For the love of God.
Dun, 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 dun.
I will.
You want to do what? I want to find the crystal ball to listen to Lizards on Locations. It's my favorite podcast.
I'll look over here.
Is this one?
Oh, that's a shoe.
Echo, what are you looking for?
A crystal ball, sending stones, or even a watching pool. I just need to know what's happening with my favorite adventurers of Lizards and Locations. They're learning magic and practicing mischief in the halls of Strixhaven, and I need to know what happens next.
Shush up, you freaky fairy. There are people here who wish to speak, you know. Bickle, I found your invisible underwear.
Oh, not falling for that again. Remember to leave the cloth on at all times.
Why? It'll let in the spirits?
No, the sun will hit it funny and burn your fucking house down. You smashed it!
How much?
There's poop on it.
At least I can still listen to my favorite podcast. You want to do what?